Man, I've not heard that one in a while, stranger. Good lord. Ah, I see. A man of culture like myself. Good. However, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. I am your host, Phontomen, and welcome to DCS. Now, if you'll excuse a little bit of clunk here, I've got to make sure this is all working properly, so I am going to drop the stop card, and DCS is going to be on the OBS window like I expected it to be. In now. Good! The window is out of focus because DCS really hates being out of focus, being the resource hog that it is. Fix that in a second, but good. We seem like we're doing pretty good here. So all I have to do is come back over here and click the button, and we should be fine. Or click the screen. But welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to be doing dogfight training in the F-15E because I'm actually having fun doing this myself, and I've got some actually pretty cool moments out of doing it. So why not do this on stream immediately? I did want to play DCS on stream more often, and no, it's not just because I want to stream with Sharklet before you run to do that. However, I did want to play DCS. The F-15E is quite interesting and fun, and you know what? Well, I've got the equipment for it, VR included, so why not? It looks cool, it's good content, and I'm actually having fun. So why not learn to fly a real fighter jet? Your PC looks half starves. Have some ram soup. Yeah, I could. You see, I could have a 4090. That would actually help. However, unfortunately, all of the Bitcoin miners ate those, and now they're incomprehensibly expensive. What a shame. We really didn't miss much, though, because, honestly, new technology basically just made developers lazy, so now, as someone put it, yes, our systems are 1,000 times faster than they used to be. However, software is 1,500 times shittier. Kind of evens out in kind of a bad way, but let's get to this, folks. So, I'm going to put on the headset. Actually, well, I would. However, we need to do something first. Let's start the game first. So, hang on here. Right, so that's me knocking into the mic, so that it has to go way the fuck back over here. If you have trouble hearing me, please tell me, because I do have Live set up. It's on my, right thigh. I can see it, you can't. So I can see the chat with the headset on. So do not be, do not be alarmed. I can actually read everything you guys are saying. However, so, first off, we're going to start this mission because we're playing the F-15C 1v1 guns missions that I have hijacked to be the F-15E. It's very simple. You just load the mission in the editor and swap the plane. So I've been using a lot of other planes missions to train for the F-15E, and so far I'm doing well. But let's get to this. So, right, so we want to go up here, and we want to fly the mission because everything is set up. However, we're going to immediately pause because we need some music. Also, I think I need to recenter here, so hold on here. 1 second. Please hold. Okay, good. The VR headset sitting on my head kind of put it out of whack, but so, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. Mission's very simple. We are going to start at waypoint 1, and then we're going to hit a button that's going to make planes appear. And thus we are going to merge with the planes, and we are going to attempt to turn fight them, which is somewhat unwise in this plane because she's fucking heavy. Mainly due to the conformal fuel tanks. And also the fact that, in comparison, we're brand new and all of the Russian planes they've got flight models that are 20 years old, over 20 years old, because they're all descended from Lock-On, which is 20 years old. So, a little bit of, they might be overperforming. We'll wait until the Ukrainian war is over. Then we might have new combat data to see whether or not, the Russians were lying to us the entire time. But, so, okay, so everything appears to be working here. However, we're going to start, and then immediately pause the game. Good. So, we're in the cockpit of the F-15E, which is very pretty. However, you can't see it over the pause screen. However, before we begin, we're going to have a bit of mood music here to liven things up. Yeah, it's just, I just grabbed a fistful of Ace Combat music and threw it into a playlist. It's not everything, but you'll probably recognize some things, like the song we're going to start with, because, I just gotta. Right, so, if we can bring up a Windows Media Player over here, I'm trying to find a good, I don't think I can find a good volume for this, but you want to be able to hear it, but I don't want it to be deafening to me, because, when, the RWR goes bloop, 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 you kind of need to pay attention. However, we're not doing any missiles today, but it's probably going to be the angle attack, limiter and the over-G. So, okay, so we're going to put this down to about, 12%, and that should be fine. So, to start us off here, a indelible classic. Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so, let's begin. Okay, so. Okay. Throttle's good, joystick is good, rudders are incredibly, toned down as to not throw the plane around, because the Logitech thrusters or rudders aren't very,
Yes.
well, good in a lot of cases. They're very lurchy and overly sensitive, but Stranger, thank you for throwing the $10 at me, sir. Your support is always welcome, and I just had to take my headset off to double check that. But, so, the AWACS is somewhere out there, and we're going to start with something easy. Okay, so, we have a list of planes, they spawn once, and we're going to kill them all, repeatedly over and over again. But so, let's start with some general gunnery practice, and a plane that doesn't actually have a gun. Let's try a Foxbat. Hey, look, turn fighting against a plane that doesn't turn fight. Wow. Okay, now he got cut off, but 2-9 at 3 miles? That's a tad concerning. Okay, so that's the radar screen. It's 80 miles. I'm not gonna fucking see that at 80 goddamn miles. There's the bullseye, which he should be at. Actually, I'm literally right over top the bullseye. That was actually a problem. There he is! Oops. I have spawned kind of close. I must have fudged something in the mission files. Oops. However, we've got the jump on the target. So, I'm gonna back this out after we get it. My first pick, all-time favorite, my second lover. Oh. Did you get the C or the E egg roll? And by the way, yeah, the chat's down there. Okay. That's the auto acquisition modes, and now we have them locked with guns. And we are using infinite ammo here currently just for training purposes. Of course, I'm not gonna want to do that in a real setting, but this is purely just to not have to restart the mission over and over again to refill my guns. Okay, so let's get on this guy's ass and put the pepper on him. Some people like to use the funnel, which is that, but I honestly don't really feel like it's all that accurate, so I want to try the line. Hey, speed up, you're a Foxbat! Oh boy, there's the neck exercise. Hey, speed the fuck up! You go Mach 3! Speed the fuck up! Yeah, and there's the neck practice, like I told you all. Oh boy. Well, I should probably be using Super Search at that point. There we go. And Tipper on the target. Oh. Oops. That's why the Kanzoos are playing. I forgot to put Master on first. Right on the cross, not the Pipper. Too close. And there he goes. Yep, there's the shoot, and there goes the Foxbat. That's why it was the training target. Alright, so let's back out a little. Oh. One more thing. Because I forgot it. Oh, good, I did. I didn't. Good. I almost thought I forgot to put the wonderful playlist we're going to be having this entire adventure on random, but I did not. So good. I remember that, but I didn't remember the fucking Master Arm! This is why we train. Okay, so... that's the marker we're standing on. However, that's the bullseye, and that's where the enemy spawns. So we floated a little bit too close. Somehow. I must have fucked with something accidentally in the mission files. I should have spawned about 10 miles away from that. So, want to go this way, and then, well, hop off the burner, because we're gonna have to restart the mission if we run out of fuel. So we're just gonna bring that back to about idle, since we're already cruising it over Mach 1, and just fly straight over here for a couple of miles, and then turn back around. Oops, I'll get that on the next rotation. And now the actual Ace Combat music. Right, okay, so... yeah, that's 20 miles. We shouldn't... well, actually, it's the gun that's the gun radar. That's the gun auto-ack. Right. Why are you in lock? Hmm? Okay, you went into the mini raster, which is it's trying to actually achieve a lock, so that's bad. Nope, there is currently no HMD for this plane because it's not exactly the most up-to-date model. The F-16 and FA-18 currently have major advantages because they have wonderful things like HMDs and AIM-9Xs. Here, the best we got for heat seekers is AIM-9Ms. This is a Gulf War Strike Eagle, which, I mean, it's acceptable, but it ain't, it's not gonna, you're gonna get cooler shit with those planes, which is kind of unfortunate. However, we're getting JDAMs at some point, so the armament is likely going to improve currently, but this is early access. It literally came out last month. I'm liking it so far because I wanted to, I wanted to specialize in bombing, as I showed, in a stream a couple days back. So I wanted to specialize in ground attack because I like ground attack. However, underneath all of this, it's still an F-15. It's got some wing tanks on it, but it's still an F-15. And I already knew how to fly the F-15 or understood some basic elements about it. So that's why I, I decided, you know what? This only requires one person, basically. There is a second seat, but it only requires one person, and the Tomcat requires two. Jester's a good AI, but you still have to go through him to get the plane to work. Here, you can do literally everything yourself. And the guy back here doesn't really have to do anything. He's there for ergonomics. You have the same screens and the same controls. The only thing he has back there that's important is turning the RWR on and the countermeasures, which you can do before takeoff. So you can one-man this plane totally acceptably, and, and be totally fine. The guy back there is going to be so you don't have to do literally everything, but you can if you need to. Funny target on the ground in pitch black, just go boom. Exactly. She's very good at that. But okay, so I think we're far enough away. So let's call in our next target. Let's have something that can actually move. Let's call in a flogger, which is still starting off pretty basic, but warm-up time. Okay. So the RWR didn't go off in my ear, but that's a 23 back there. It's a little quiet. .273, 35 miles, 15,000 feet. Okay, literally right on the bullseye, which is right there. Okay, so we're flying... we're slightly above him, and we're flying basically right at him. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw him in track while scan so we can see him as he approaches. Okay, so now we're going to merge with the flogger, and then turn fight the flogger. Because we can turn fight a flogger, because it's a flogger. The AI is all turned up to ace, by the way, so this is the expert AI. It's not the most amazing thing in the world, though, as I've found, but it's still, it's the most competent the DCS AI is going to get. You've got a choice between this or trying to rig up fighting another person. This is always here, though. yeah, as I say while gunning the burner, and we're down to like what, 4,000 pounds of fuel. I think we're gonna have to stop after this and restart the mission. I might have to turn on infinite fuel just to make things easier, because we want to kill all of the targets. We get one try at every target, and then we're gonna be fighting things like the fulcrums and flankers for a little bit. They can be jumpy and also turn better than us, but okay, so we're coming into the merge here. Okay, so I think we can stand a pretty good chance of one circle fighting a fucking flogger. I think we can do that. So he's going that way. Actually, he just rolled into a rate fight. Fine, I'm good at that too. Okay, back to throttle out so we don't over G and don't over AOA. We don't. You see that number underneath the speed? That's the angle of attack indicator. We do not want that going over 30. Why? Because then the aircraft actually loses thrust in a turn. So then you're less efficient at that. So at about 30, that's as fast as you're going to turn. And oh, hello, zero briefing music. Okay, so Audio Act should be picking him up any fucking day now. That's the gun. That's the G limit. We're pulling about 8. Okay. Okay, fine. I'll go into Super Search then. Ooh! Splash! Alright! You see, what I'm trying to really work on is knowing where the gun is going to, where the bullets are going to come out of the gun, because the Pipper isn't really all that accurate. That time it was, though. So, it was a flogger, though. Come on, Phonto. Go fight the fucking actual threats. I will, after I restart the mission, because we're out of fuel. Okay, so we're gonna go back to the mission editor, and we're going to, move me back, because, I spawned a little fucking close. I don't know why the fuck I spawned so goddamn close, but we're gonna move ourselves back there, same altitude, just a little bit. Just a teensy tiny little adjustment, and that's all we're gonna do. I do not know how we managed to get so close, but then again, you spawn within 10 miles of the bullseye, so maybe we ran over that a little bit too fast. So, now, actual threats versus the Fulcrum, because they're a little bit easier to fight. They, both of these, the Flanker and the Fulcrum do have the advantage in nose position fights, i.e. one circle. They will turn better than you. However, you sometimes have a slight advantage in the rate fight, and also, the F-15 does vertical really well in comparison to them. So, vertical or rate fight, like we just did to that flogger. Okay, so we're gonna do a MiG-29A. Not that it really matters, because his radar system doesn't really factor in at that this close. Okay, so we called the man up. He is that dot right in front of the VVI, or rather the velocity indicator. Glide slope, whatever the hell it's actually called. He's literally right there. The master arm is on, however, the gun isn't selected. Anytime now, system. I can see him. There he is. I'm not quite sure. There we go. Not quite sure why the long-range auto acquisition couldn't pick him up. That shit's good to, like, 20 miles, I think? The big circle is Super Search. That's for close range. The small circle is for picking targets out or, at far. If you don't want to fiddle with the, with the radar down. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go vertical on this son of a bitch. Okay, we could have rate fighted him, however, we're gonna go up. We're gonna go nice and up and try not to over-G the plane. Where is that cocksucker? There he is. Not quite the Robin Olds turn of fuck you, MiG, I have thrust, but actually gets us an advantage. We are on his ass. Okay. Actually, no, he's coming right back at us. Woo! Alright, you son of a bitch. You see, now they're just showing off. Okay, make sure the throttle's full, because now we need the afterburner, because I need infinite fucking thrust! Okay, so now we got him in the vertical, and I think I've got an edge on him after this turn. I need to go down and grab some speed, though. Yep, no, we got a shot on him. He's locking us with that fucking HMD, but we're on his ass. Okay, what is he gonna do? He's gonna try and roll back down on us. Hello, Ace Combat 3 soundtrack. That's kind of an abrupt change in mood. However, still welcome. Okay, we don't want to overspeed the man. And the AI here may slam into the ground, but the gun's AI is typically better at that. Okay, that's a... Okay, that's a G's. Okay, you son of a bitch.
Over G, over G.
Sir, that's the ground. You're getting a little close to the ground there, sir. Now he'll start spitting out flares like I'm gonna fire a fucking missile at him. Okay, we need to slow down just a little bit here. Don't want to lose too much energy, but we want to stay behind him. Okay. Alright, you son of a bitch.
Over G.
He's gonna start flipping around like an asshole until we actually get a solid lock on him. See, it looks, it looks like he's showing off. However, he's trying desperately to get me off his ass by spitting every flare he's fucking got. However, sir, that's the ground. Sir, that is the ground. Ooh!
Over G, over G.
That guy just kissed the fucking ground. Interesting. I'm still back here, though. Trying to get a fucking shot. There's my shot. Okay. Okay, well, it looks like he's given up. Maybe he thought I crashed into the ground. Okay. Cheers, bro. Sometimes the AI will go stupid like that. We got him, though. Well, we mostly stuck with him until I guess he blacked himself out or something, but we got him. Alright, so where are we in... Right, so we need to... The bullseye is over there, I think. So this is the color MFD display, which is typically used for map data. I like turning up the contrast because you can see the actual, the waypoints that are programmed into the plane a little easier. So that's obviously the radar system, and that's the 2s, or radar, radar warning. So if somebody's looking at us, it's gonna pip up on the radar, and what we can see right now, that E2 is a Hawkeye over there somewhere. That's our AWACS calling out targets. Made a hell of an attempt to escape. Yeah, he did. I'm not quite sure why he gave up. Maybe he just blacked out. I don't know, maybe he had to pull up so hard to avoid slamming into the fucking ground. Maybe he just, slammed his head into the instrument panel and he's dead. Maybe that's what happened. Also, we're almost out of fuel again. You see what happened? I'm gonna have to turn on infinite fuel for this, because we're never gonna make it through all the targets like this. Because I had to keep on burner because I had to stay with the motherfucker. Okay, so that seems like it's okay. Let's try another Fulcrum. Let's try the S, which has a slightly better radar system, and he's right behind us. Yep, just like I expected. Slightly better radar system and slight tuning, but generally speaking, about the same plane. Not gonna matter in this situation. The snap turn clean ability just kind of remains with every part of the airframe and is the major threat here. Okay, 297. Yeah, fuel's gonna get kind of dicey here, but 297 in front of us. But where? Okay, we're gonna try and spot that dot. Get out of gun mode too, so I can actually see. He should be about there, right? Hi, fucko. You can STT lock them here, because it doesn't really matter. We're fucking 10 miles from each other and nobody has any missiles. However, track while scan, like some of you may know, doesn't give them a warning as you fire the missile at them. Just painting them and locking them like that does. And look, I can even ID his ass. Technology. If he's, coming straight at me, I can get an engine print and the radar can tell me, oh, that's this plane. Okay, so into the merge we go again. I'm running really low on fuel, so we're gonna slow the fuck down a bit. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna try and rate fight this motherfucker now. Change things up. Okay, he's turning that way. Okay. Where the fuck did you go? There he is. Okay. It's an ass behind the throttle. That's too much angle of attack. Oh, it's 31. We don't want to be going there. We're losing thrust, and okay, this is going to be kind of chancy here. Actually, holy shit, we actually managed to pull on him because he's not pulling. Wasn't pulling efficiently. He must have not gotten track of us. But okay, so we're on his ass again. Once again, rate fight. We're better at that than them. It's not about exactly, you know, how sharp the turn can be, it's about how fast you make the turn, and because we have more thrust, we're better at that. Okay, so he is doing his flare spinning routine again, and we are on his ass. However, we can stick with him so long as I actually have fuel, and you know what? I think we're fine. The plane's lighter anyway. Okay, so... let's get this son of a bitch on the pipper here. And guns. Nope. Too far. Nope. Also too far. You see, the line doesn't really line up with where the bullets are going, neither does the pipper, so... it was inaccurate at release, and it's still probably a little inaccurate, which is why I'm training like this, so I just know where the fuck the gun is going to be, you know, the bullets are going to be coming out of the gun. That's short. Nope, not far enough. Nope. That's also why I have infinite ammo, so I just know. Okay, nope. Okay, we're still turning.
Warning, fuel low.
Yes, I know, Betty.
Fuel low.
Okay. There we go! Right off the fucking wing. Okay, good. Why I have infinite ammo so I could just spray willy-nilly and understand where the fuck the bullets are coming out. Now we're gonna turn on infinite fuel because we're gonna be here all day like this if I keep doing that. So, again, more maneuverable opponent. Try vertical or right flight. Do not try in one circle fight Russian planes, you will lose. At least in this plane. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back to the main menu and, turn on infinite fuel. For training purposes, obviously. I'm doing this so I know the systems, so when I get into an actual engagement, with actual constraints like limited ammo and limited fuel, I know what to do. So, right, gameplay. We want unlimited fuel. Purely just for ergonomics here, I'm going to be restarting this mission every 5 seconds. I didn't think it was going to be this bad, but it is. Okay, so we want to file open, and then we go into the F-15E missions, and then we bring up the guns mission. Again, it's a bunch of missions I converted or created to test things like takeoff, landing, and aerial refueling. Oh, it's BBR, my bad. Oops. That's missiles. We'll do that later. We do the fun, flashy thing. That's... I double-clicked by accident, but that might actually be the correct mission. Actually, that was... That was an accident, but okay, fine. No problems. I accidentally double-clicked because of some lag time in VR. Okay. Back to business again. Okay, so we're gonna fight all of the opponents multiple times here, but let's move on and keep things interesting. Let's throw a flanker in there. Let's stick with the base flanker, because the Su-33 is even more fucking terrifying. And annoying to fight, because haha, canards! Okay, 289. Literally right in front of us, slightly below. There he is, 10 miles. Okay, so... gun selected. And now we have infinite fuel, so that dial should not be fucking moving. Okay, target locked here, and just like the flankers, we don't want a we don't want a nose position fight with the flankers. But let me show you what happens if you try and do that shit anyway. Just to articulate the point here, so you know how risky these fights are and how doing the right thing is incredibly important. He's probably gonna take a shot at us. Holy fucking shit. Okay, no. Where's he going? Okay, he's going that way. Okay, thanks. Oh, that's me blacking out. Too many G's. Too many G's! Come on, wake up! Wake up! Oh, Jesus. Alright, where the fuck is he? He's probably literally right on my ass. Oops! And that's why we listen to Betty, or we're fucking dead. Oops! Avalon comes on. I black out. And there he is, literally right behind us. What a fucking surprise. Okay, oh boy. Now you're just showing off again. Okay, good. We got the advantage, though. So he overshot us by a little bit, because little did he know we knocked ourselves accidentally unconscious. Joke's on you, I was just gaining energy, I guess. But alright, come on, Chachki, let's fucking do this. Nope. I accidentally gave myself an advantage. Whoop-de-doo. Okay, that's 33. We don't want to do that. We're losing thrust. But of course I don't have any thrust because I wasted it just doing one turn with this guy. Oh boy. That's the ground. We do not want to hit the ground. Good thing he doesn't have any missiles, because now he's got the advantage on us again. Great! That's his lock. However, he pulled back off again for some bizarre fucking reason. I don't know. Maybe he wants to study me or some shit. Maybe he accidentally jammed his gun. Maybe he doesn't have a gun. Maybe he's just fucking with us. Oh boy. The fuck are you doing back there? Oh, you just want Avalon to play to make this cool before you ruin it. Isn't that it? Is that it? That's probably it. Also, that's literally no speed. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. He could have killed me there, but he decided not to shoot again. Okay, Mr. X. Fine. The AI is recently a little bit kinda fucky. Oh, boy. That's not good. Here he comes again, and he's not fucking shooting. He's not attacking! Oh god, that's Virgo. Okay, so, wait a minute. Where the fuck did he go? Up. He went up. Okay, so we're gonna go down and get some fucking speed real quick. Okay, so now he's right behind us, and he's going to be shooting at us. Where the fuck is he? There it is. Okay, so now we got some speed again in the machine here, so we might be able to actually not fucking die here. Gotta worry about wasting that fucking speed, though, so we might be able to overshoot him. He actually took a sweet-ass time coming back to us, so he probably doesn't have any fucking speed either. Thankfully, the AI is retarded here, and we'll do silly-ass things like this. Whoa! Okay, I'm not fucking dead. None of that hit my plane. Okay, so yes, he does have a gun, ladies and gentlemen. He can shoot at us. He's just choosing not to for some bizarre-ass reason. Okay, so he actually got a shot off. Bad. Nope. Much rudder, not enough stick. Plane decided to do something very weird aerodynamically. That's not good. We can't be doing that shit because we're gonna fucking die. He's flying. Wow, he did not turn well. I guess he just lost track of me. Joke's on him. I have VR and he doesn't. I do have an head-mounted display. Not in that way, though, but yes. Okay, so we're gonna do a little lazy turn here and pick up some speed here, or not lose so much. Because there is, if you watch the AOA, certain speeds where you like that. I'm turning, but I'm gaining speed. So this is why you watch that fucking number. You out of fuel now? Is that what that means? Okay, super search. Okay, let's get this motherfucker. Okay, now that he's decided to just kind of ignore us again. Okay, he's giving up like the MiG. Okay. You gave up! What the fuck? I didn't know there was a time limit here. I guess he just wanted to sit there styling on me and I failed the time trial. Fuck that guy. But unfortunately, as you can see, the AI in DCS is a threat, but also has some issues. Like, you may see it in BVR practice, where the, enemy commits to a notch so fucking hard, he will fly into the ground. If the choice is between giving up the notch and getting hit by the missile or flying into the ground, he will pick fly into the ground. For some bizarre-ass reason. It's a weird form of target, fixation. But as you can see here, I can keep with him, it's just that the AI is kind of retarded and... Well, hang on. Sir, I've got me a strange list in my plane. He didn't knock anything off here. That's not standard. What happened here? No. I guess the trim's just kind of fucked up. Must be the wind. Okay, no holes in the plane. Okay, that's weird. We shouldn't be rocking back and forth like that, but I guess Must be trim. Just trim it out. Just trim it out. Gain some altitude, trim it out. That has me somewhat concerned, but again, it must be the wind. Okay, so... yeah, what the hell is going on there? Not applying a rudder. I'm not doing anything, the controls are zeroed. What's going on here? Huh. Okay, maybe it's because I'm only going Mach 1.2, so that's not really a speed problem. What's going on here? Okay, probably nothing, but strange battle damage. Maybe I ingested a shell there and didn't realize it, but, both engines are good. Alright, both at 73%, and there's no problem there. Okay, then, let's throw in another plane here. Let's try the even more ridiculous flanker. What happens when you give a plane that's already really good at low-speed turning canards? Haha, is what happens. So as you saw there, we can get into quite prolonged dogfights with a flanker if we try and one-circle fight him, and it basically comes down to the AI not screwing up. If that was a person, though, I'd be so Mick-fucking-dead you wouldn't believe it. And there's the air combat music. Hello, AC-1. Oh, wait a minute. Oh! The air brake's jammed. That would explain some things. Okay, maybe I did take a hit here. Oh, no, there are some holes in the plane. I think. Interesting. The air brake broke. Or rather, I am going Mach 1.2, so maybe that shit doesn't want to open like that. Okay, that just accidentally locked that guy. Okay, good. I didn't see him. Good that the game will let me do that. So maybe we need a plane fixer-upper here, because I might have taken some battle damage here. I'm not noticing anything out of the ordinary, though. The flaps are up and everything else. I must have just taken a hit. I'm not fucking dead, though. Haha. The flanker gave up the will to fight, for some bizarre reason. Okay, whoa! Once again, they do have guns. Yeah, that's G. Lower that down just a little bit here, and also, yeah, we're rocking back and forth like I've got unsensitive controls here, so we have some damage here. We're gonna have to refresh if I survive this. That's the sun. Nope, nowhere close. That's some very interesting aerodynamic things you're doing, F-15, but somehow I'm still on his ass. Wow, Jesus fucking Christ. What are you doing, woman? And wouldn't you know it, the flanker is out one circle fight. Well, actually, no, that would be one circle fight still. No, this is a very lazy nose position fight, but thankfully the AI has decided to give up the ghost yet again. Why the? I don't know. I guess they're trying to help me. Maybe they like me. Maybe they're cute Russian girls. I don't know. Maybe they're enjoying the fact that they're on TV. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not sure if you can keep with him the entire time. Streaming in VR actually cuts off some of my peripheral vision, so I can see him. That's the ground, though, sir, and that's the ground for me, so hold on here. Streaming cuts off some of the upper and lower peripheral vision, and sometimes I can only stretch my neck enough to see him, so I can see him even if you guys can't. Okay, yeah, it's like I'm flying with the fucking air brake out. Something's going on here. Something's broke. I probably should have gone back to base. Okay. Oh boy. Nope. Okay, son of a bitch. I got you. Oh, nope, no, he got me. Oh, no. Oh, no. Dwah! He shot at me. I'm not dead, but he shot at me. As you can see, yeah, you don't do that with a flanker, because they will turn in on you, especially at low speed, like where we are right now. Unfortunately, now we're doing the... Oh, boy. Okay, no, we don't want to go down any lower than that. Now I'm thinking that we should probably break off and extend, but let's see if we can actually get some fucking speed in here, and then maybe slow this dogfight around. Maybe if I slow down just a teensy tiny bit, he will pull on me. He is pulling on me. He is looking right at me. Again, if this was a player, I'd be fucking dead, or the guy would be absolutely terrible. Whoa! Okay, let's do scissors here. Where are you, you son of a bitch? Okay, down there. What, you run out of ammo already? Okay, where is he? Where are you, you son of a... Uh-oh, that's the ground. Uh-oh. That is the ground. So yeah, there's something very bad going on with my plane here, so this is probably not the brightest fucking idea ever. That is the most difficult dogfighting plane to fight, and also, I'm damaged, so this is making this incredibly one-sided here. Uh-oh, yeah, uh-oh. I might just run him out of ammo, though, if I keep fucking around. Let's lose a little bit of speed here and try and fuck with him. Oh boy. Actually, nope, couldn't get a ball. He couldn't ball on us. Okay. We're gonna run out of ground pretty soon if I keep doing this. However, we might be able to get a... That's an interesting maneuver, sir. Pray tell what the fuck you're doing, because those are the trees over there, and also I'm gaining on you now, motherfucker. Oh, shit. I lost him. I didn't track him over the trees. Wait. Oh! You son of a bitch, where did you go? There you are. Up, there's the arrow. Very strange aerodynamics we're having. Man, that is some battle damage, most likely. That other flanker actually shot me. I didn't die, but he shot me. So yeah, we are wobbling around. We are definitely an air brake, even if the motherfucking thing isn't actually up. Ooh, oh boy. I put some rudder in that. Keep that fucking... Keep that from sliding into the air. I do not want to fucking drifto into the ground. This is kind of shit, to be honest here. However, as long as he doesn't fucking shoot us, we're still in the game. However, unfortunately, he's getting incredibly fucking close to shooting at us. That's the ground. That's the ground. Rudder. Put that shit up there. Okay. That's a tad low, but it looks like the AI is also having a fucking moment there. I'd like to bank off and get some fucking speed here, but I don't think he's gonna let me. This AI, though, has some moments here, but maybe, I don't know, maybe it's just fucking... There's the stall again. Oh, nope, he still has ammo. Hey, come on, you son of a bitch. Whoa, okay. Thankfully, they're as terrible of a shot as I am. Yeah, I'm just not pulling effectively because I just can't... Ooh, you saw that. Yeah. He must have heard me. You saw him just suddenly snap to shooting. He didn't fucking get me, but you saw him wake the hell up. It's like I'm watching a missile start fucking tracking. Where the hell is he? There he is. Because the name tags are only in one eyeball, so I have to actually track the dot and the name tag. It's kind of like I have the targeting system of an Apache, but also, so, sir, what if... well, okay then, head on it is. Or not. Yeah, no, that's a... once again, as you can see, total fucking, one circle fightness. If this guy was a player, I'd be dead 6 ways from Sunday, but the AI is just dumb. Even on Ace, the AI has some moments here. So you can, get acclimated before you actually have to run into somebody who knows what the fuck they're doing. Excuse me, Juan, did he just... No, there would be a fireball if he slammed into the ground. Where did he go? Oop. No, he's right behind me still. Oh, he turned off. Cold is he's facing directly away from me. Thanks, Hawkeye! So hot is he's pointed right at me, and cold is, you know, he's turned away from me. So actually, he decided to turn away from me again for no very fucking reason. Here we go again. Okay, I got some speed under my wings now, so I shouldn't be flapping around too much. Okay, we're gonna get into another scissors here and trying to make him overshoot. Where the fuck are you, you cut? Oh. Yep, that's the ground again. Oh, Jesus. Okay. I would love to, Betty. I'm trying. Yeah, no, that's some serious battle damage. That's what's screwing me over here. This guy's annoying enough to fight. Now I can't even fucking see him. Where the hell did he go now? Oh, right there. Turning away from me again. Alright, well, he gave up, too. Okay, looks like we're gonna have to joust with this motherfucker if I want to kill him today. Coming right at us. Okay, come on, Magic Pepper. I need your help here. Yeah! Is that a kill, though? No, doesn't look like it. He's damaged, though, so maybe now we're even. Hey, I poked some holes in you now. See, now we both got holes poked in us. Now we're both fucking around. The ground again. Oh no. No. Back up. Ah. Ah! Yikes! Okay, yeah, Betty, I think I know. Okay, that's the wonderful aerodynamics almost causing me to slam into the fucking ground here. We're both everybody's kissing the fucking dirt today on the stream, I guess. Oh boy. I didn't think we were gonna get into the sweats this early, but I spawned a sea flanker. I knew what I was getting into. Okay, he's going back that way, so. The joke is I have infinite fuel, though he probably has infinite fuel too, because he's an AI. At least for this mission, anyway. Up. No, couldn't pull up. Okay, so he's turning in there. Nope. Uh-oh.
Pull up.
Come on, fly into the ground. Do a funny. Okay, that's the electric slide here. We don't want to be doing that. See, the Pipper has no fucking idea what to do in that situation. It's just great. I need to be able... frankly, I just need to be able to fight with the cross. Unfortunately, that's another really bad one-circle fight. Actually, hang on here. Whoa! I don't know. Maybe I'm just stalling directly out of the way of the bullets. That's the ground. That is the ground. Come on, you bitch. Nope, that might be me. Hee-hoo-ha! Whoa! Jesus fucking Christ, I've got some pine tree in my air intakes. Where'd he go? There he is. Okay, nope, that's the route again.
Low altitude.
I'm thanking my rudders for allowing me to maintain control in this horrible situation I have found myself in, of my own accord. Hey, that's the ground, buddy boy. No, okay. Nowhere close. Okay. What, are you giving up already? I guess he... nope, there he is. Nope, couldn't do it. The plane's stalling again. Can we please put the nose down? No, nose down. Nose down. Thank you. Okay, now he's decided to do vertical. Once again, I'm so awful, mainly because my plane is rocking around. Okay, now, nose down. No, we need to get some speed here. No, I'm not gonna keep with that. So, slack back on the turn there. We need some speed, and hopefully not gonna be...
Pull up.
Okay, I guess I ran him out of fuel. What happened there? No, he just gave up. No, okay. Time out. Okay. He ran out of fuel and then gave up. Well, joke's on you, I'm cheating. Oops. See, unfortunately, that was battle damage. Ugh. Already getting into the fucking sweat here. I didn't think I was gonna start sweating that fucking quickly. Yeah. I hope I've articulated how much of a bitch and a half it is to fight flankers. Let's do it again. You know, with a plane that isn't full of holes. Even though I maintain I've got 2 kills on flankers, so let's try that again. Thanks, Ace Combat 1 and 2 soundtracks. Okay, so we're gonna try not shoot at the merge, but he'll shoot in the merge and break all the stupid dueling rules. Okay, where are you going? Where are you going? Okay. Yay, he's one circle fighting us, however on. Well, I might not knock myself unconscious this time, but, you know, here we go again. Flanker. Yep, no, he beat me. However... I think I still got half a plane. I think he might be dead. I'm not quite sure. Whoa, okay. No. I think we lost a tail. Hold on. Stabilize. He's probably fucked and so am I. Okay, hang on here. Stabilize. Whoa. What the hell's going on here? What did we lose? Actually, nothing. What the hell? Why am oh. What did I lose? Lost the entire what? Does the radar? No, the radar still works. He just shut off the fucking radar. Is it lodged in his fucking air intake? Oh. Well, how about that? He's just kind of puttering along. He's lethally damaged. That would explain the rockin' and a rollin'. Oops. A little too close there. Alright, well, AWACS, where the fuck did he go? Let's see if we can spot him. He's trailing... There he is. Well, I spotted the dot before I spotted the trail, but he's trailing fuel. Because clearly I poked a hole in him, but now we're gonna have to restart again. Once again, this is why we train, so we don't slam directly into the enemy plane. But however, I'm still workable? That's the fucked up bit. I'm not actually all that damaged. Yeah, sure, the radome is kind of a sad thing, but, the radar still works, as you can see here, so that's fine, actually. We can get a new nose cone. I'm sure they've got that one back at the shop. The radar would have been more expensive to lose, but it doesn't look like it's actually damaged. So let's try... I think I've articulated the point of how much of a bitch it is to one circle fight a flanker. Right? I said it, we did it. It's not a good idea. Let's move on to doing something more smart. Cross at the top of the screen is the gun. I wasn't finished! Wow, okay, way to almost get shot down. And wow, the radome really fucks with the aerodynamics that badly? Wow, shit. Yeah, that's where we slow down so we don't overshoot the plane, but as you can see, like, the oncoming speed can be kind of deceptive. It doesn't look like you're closing all that fast, but you're about to rocket right the fuck over him. Again, this is why I'm training.
Okay, good job. Contact plane director at Nokia. Destination.
Okay, now the plane wants to go all sorts of wacky, wonderful fucking ways here. Interesting.
Overtake.
That's me
Overtake.
trying to pull the stick in the opposite direction. Uh-oh. Oh boy. That's where the rudder comes in to save our ass. Okay. Maybe it's because I'm trying to turn at Mach 1.2. Maybe you want to slow that down a little bit. So yeah, I'm basically standing on the right rudder now, and that's kind of stabilizing us. How about that? This is why it's nice to have rudder pedals. However, they are a bitch to get right. I'm not at maximum sensitivity, which is kind of a weakness, but you don't really need that much rudder most of the time anyway. However, I'm definitely having to learn hand-foot coordination. Hand-eye, we got that. We've been training on that one for years. Me, you, everybody else who's playing video games. Hand-foot, maybe the DDR players have got that, not us though. Man, battle damage just makes this an absolute bitch to fly, huh? And that howling sound you can hear as the air brake out. That's kind of your only cue, because you don't really get feedback in the cockpit for the air brake being out, so you gotta listen to the wind whistling, but wow, we are just all over the goddamn place. Again, that's me being unable to turn, so I have to use rudder. Holy shit. That man's flying home on fumes in a straight goddamn line, and I can't line up on him. Again, this is why we're training. So let's calm down a bit. The man's not going anywhere. 300. Again, as soon as I let off the throttle, the stick likes to lurch in odd directions. Oh. I spooked him. See that? I spooked. They saw me coming, they just punched out. I spooked them. Let's see if we can actually get a fair kill on one of them. Come on now. I know I said I needed training, but this is a little bit fucking embarrassing for a stream, isn't it? Okay, once more. Alright, one more time. We're gonna kill this stupid sea flanker at least once. Because we're going to need to. As you can see, though, this is the most absolute bitch of a plane to fight. You know, out of everything. Funny, though, the Su-30 isn't too bad. Mainly because it's probably heavier. I haven't really looked into the specifics of why. Master arm is on. Target to a lock. So let's try vertical again and stop one circle fighting with the goddamn flankers. That's their thing. They can one circle fight very well and they have good heaters. So really, you don't ever want to get this fucking close. You will see when we move on to BBR. R-73s are no fucking joke. Okay. We're gonna go up, get up, and up, and up, and up. Okay, I cannot fucking see him because I can't look straight the fuck up. Sorry, my neck isn't built for that, but no, I see the name tag. He is 5 kilometers and leaving. Okay, good. He might have actually started with a good position this time. Okay, he's turning slowly. What are you doing, bucko? Need some speed here, but not too much. Have you lost me? Oh, nope. Now he knows. Nope. Off. Okay, now he's gonna do scissors, which he's very good at, as you can see by him rapidly fucking turning. Okay, we're doing this again. Whoa! Ha ha! Ooh. Ooh, that makes me feel good. Hang the fuck on. Let's stop and take that shit in. Hold on. Ooh! Hold on, let's see how that lined up there, because we will be going back and watching replays. Okay, so it's gonna look a little odd in VR, but okay, so. But hey, I got the stupid fucking sea flanker. Alright, so Control Z is speed up, Shift Z is normal speed, and Alt Z is slowed down. Okay, there we go, up, and he just kind of flies in a straight fucking line like a moron. Okay, good. Then we're descending here, and that's me just not getting anywhere close. And here's this fucking shot here. How did we do this? Slow that down to minimum here. Okay, let's go look at him. He's slacking off on the turn slightly. I don't see. Obviously the controls are deflecting, but I don't think he's pulling as hard as he should. So yeah, we've got the shot there. We start fucking shooting. Where? Yep, and he just flies directly. I have managed to thread that exactly by complete fucking accident. I put the line in the air and he flew directly through it. Very nice, if I do say so myself. See, that's a good fucking kill on something that's way more maneuverable than us. Granted, was it clean? No, we got kind of into a situation there because, he reversed on us and I couldn't get the first shot, even with all that fucking space. However, we got him in the fucking turn, and I'm totally fucking fine, so that's a good kill. Alright. Back to training and less narcissism. Kazarin, your name is flat black on the interface there. Sorry, didn't see you down there. That's very strange. It's flat black and I can barely make it out. I had to pull my goggles off to see you. That's interesting. Alright, so. Back in again, because we're not done yet. So yes, the wonders of going vertical on the Russian plane in general. Worked in Vietnam, still works. Okay, so let's mix it up here and throw an Su-30, which, like I said, is heavier than the 27 and the 33. So, as I've experienced, she's not as much of a threat. However, flanker is still a flanker. Okay, 298, literally right in front of us, and he's down below us. So, as you can see, the name tag right at the 10 line. Come out, auto whack. Okay, he's drifting slightly towards us. Okay, now he's pulling low. Ooh, he shot at us. Motherfucker, that's against the rules, though. And the reason why I don't shoot him in the merge is because if I just shoot him in the merge, we don't do the dogfight, and the dogfight is the training. So if you just shot him while he's approaching you, you don't fucking learn anything. Where the fuck did he go now? Oh, there he is. Okay, good. Managed to hold 29 AOA through that whole turn. Efficient. Okay, good. Now we're on him again. Accidentally dropped the lock there. Oops. Nope, that's not pulling hard enough, but we can keep with him. As you can see, he's very slow. Weren't we just here? Nope. Too slow. Something about that was off. I don't really know, but something was off. I put the line there, and he was either too fast or too slow. Don't know yet. But you see how easy it was to maintain, like, with him? That's the Su-30. I don't know what the fuck's going on there, but there's two people in that plane. So, something tells me he's just heavy. Holy shit, what the fuck is he doing, though? That's some very interesting fucking, like, control wipeouts you're doing there, sir. I know you're trying to get rid of me, but... I don't know if you're having a heart attack or showing off. Wait. Nope.
Over G.
Nose is too high. Wait, no. See, I gotta learn to do that, because I know I can't really judge him when he's doing that, because obviously the radar is not locked on him and he's not on screen. We can do vertical scan. But what's more important is knowing when he's gonna cross that fucking cross. So you could do that just with a snap. You don't need the fucking machine to tell you. That's what I'm training with, or training for. Being able to just say, there's that fucking cross right there. Okay, here's where he's going. He's gonna meet it right about here and pull the trigger and he's dead. So, the Pipper is nice. I don't really trust the Pipper at fucking all. But what I want to do is be able to just speak the gun. Like that. That's an engine. He's out, eventually. Any day now, sir. It will tell me when the man is dead. The man is on fire. He does have fire extinguishing equipment because this is not worth it, or we don't ignore that for, like, God knows how long. But I guess he thinks... I guess they think they can keep it. Or I accidentally fucking killed them. I don't know. No? I thought that was a parachute, but no. No, he's still up there. Let's close that down, because he's definitely not doing Mach 1. Cut that throttle a bit. So if I fire now... Okay, see, yeah, the bullets aren't going anywhere near the fucking Pipper. What the fuck, guys? I still have infinite ammo, but that just tells me, hey, you just fired 500 rounds, moron. Okay. So if I just hold down the trigger, it'll stop, but all I have to do is press it again, and I'm firing again. But see, you see that, right? Like, the Pipper's nowhere fucking near him, so you gotta aim with the cross at that point. The funnel doesn't help either. So there's something wacky with this gun sight, but the cross isn't going anywhere, so that's a fixed point of aim, so that's a little easier to work with. And as you can see, in, like, close-in turns like that, when he's moving, you know, outside the range of the HUD, it's obviously probably better that you learn to just know where the gun is going to be firing out the front of the plane. You're not always going to have the luxury of being able to shoot, you line shit up like that and shoot it with the Pipper. Also, okay, no, we're at 740. I thought we were going a little slow here, but no. Let's check our battle damage. Nope. No damage. Alright, so we're back. We're going back to our starting position, and the bullseye is right in front of us, so if we spawn anybody, we're just going to be right behind him, and that's no fun. Well, fun, but I won't get any cool points for doing that. Okay, so we're just gonna put her out here and keep the burner on, and then also turn the autopilot on, because that's what that's there for. We can also set it to altitude hold and a bunch of other shit. Not quite sure on that one. There's a lot of systems about the plane that I'm not terribly square on. I just kind of scratched the surface with radio frequencies, and that's a little bit of a bitch to navigate. Also the TAC end for landing and whatnot. So, as you can see, I can fly the plane. However, all of the internal guts here of the systems, because... Oh? Now, why can't I press that? Oh, because I've got guns on. As you can see, there's quite a lot in here. Also, by the way, it's the same for both screens. You can also cue these screens to or rather... The whole plane basically runs on keystrokes. So you can actually cue this to a flick of one of these buttons that I haven't really gotten around to actually mapping properly. But I'll learn on that one. That's finer stuff. But there's a lot in the system, and this is the only color display, and it's basically the same thing. MFDs. But let's see here. So we want air-to-air radar, as we were, and we want the twos. Free FPE sounds like they want a free Abrams. Right. What do you mean planes have firefighting equipment that is actually effective? No! No, with Gaijin logic, man get hit, man go down. Because we have to, you know, appeal to the you know, the lowest common denominator, you know, fighter clicker players that just want to click the man once and have him die, whether or not that's realistic or not. Oh wait, what do you mean he survived being shot with 150 caliber bullet? Oh come on! I got the shot off. He should be dead. That's not really how air combat works. Sometimes the plane is durable enough to survive being hit, but you wouldn't know it by playing War Thunder. Also, in addition to that, War Thunder's mouse aim just kind of makes you inhumanly accurate, so that also kind of fucks with the numbers, too. People are spoiled over there. It's also really annoying. Can't really have a very good conversation with anybody out there, but okay, let's throw another flanker in here. Okay, he's behind us. Honestly, I kind of wanted to adjust the DCS, and now I've got the equipment to do it, so why the fuck not? I'm actually not really missing the Hell game too much, mainly because the last update didn't have fucking anything I wanted anyway. So who gives a shit? Okay, so the bullseye is actually over there. So he's over there. So the waypoint on the map in front of us, where is that? That's like, yeah, 40 miles. See, that's the bullseye. It's a fixed point of reference in the navigation system. They put this, they typically put this down before missions, or sometimes it lasts entire campaigns as a fixed point of reference where everybody kind of knows when they say, he's about 20 miles off the bullseye at, like, bearing 300, they know, oh, that's the bullseye, over there. So he's over there somewhere, and you can see the dot over there. A little bit of air power knowledge. But the bullseye here is basically where the enemy spawns. So you know where the battleground is relatively easily, but we have VID'd the man. That dot over there. Just like playing War Thunder, except it's not awful. The AI's a little funny, but it's not that awful. Okay, where are the... There we go. Okay, we were in gun auto acquisition mode. That's the missiles, but we don't have none. We'll do that later. Let's give the funnel a try, right? Let's give the funnel a try, because the line doesn't really seem to be helping me at all. Okay, he's going that way. We're gonna do rate fight. Rate fight! Rate fight! Rate fight! Rate fight! Rate fight! Rate fight! It's a very sloppy rate fight, because we're turning into the ground, trying not to actually overspeed, so I was going way too fast. He's right behind me. I know a flanker, he can make that fucking turn way quicker than that. Where did he go, though? Huh? Where's he gone? Hmm? Well, he's right behind us. Over that way. What? Crank in the neck. Yeah, so now he's definitely behind us, and that's not fucking good. No, there he is. Okay. Okay, well, at least I can probably keep the little crank there. There we go. Okay, well, I can maneuver with him now. I totally fucked up that rate fight there, but hang on here. Actually, no, he cocked that up too. Alright, fine. We're both retards. Okay, so... Nope. Okay, flanker boy. Let's go up and up. We're burning speed here, but he had less of it, so he's probably going to pull ahead of me if we keep this up here. So let's just kind of slide in here and try and be a little cute. However, if I keep this up, we're going to stall. Better get this over with real fucking quick here. Okay, there's the ground. Come on, girl. Come on. Nose down. Let's go. Come on. Get the nose down any fucking day now. I didn't know I was enlisting with the Australian Air Force now. Okay, that's a stall. I can't pull her up any higher. Nope, nope. Okay, gotta pull off. Great fight. Great fight this way. Great fight again. Actually, he's not turning. What the fuck? I guess the AI must be trying to build speed like I am, but he didn't actually turn around. So sometimes the AI is mystifying. If this was a player, I'd have some problems here, because he'd be very determined in firing his gun as often as I did. Now he's turned himself back around. Okay, you're gonna turn that way? Fine, we'll go this way.
Over G.
Head down a little bit. Give it some... Cut the throttle a little bit while we've got some speed here so we can pull more AOA, because if you're slower, you can pull it faster without pulling so many goddamn Gs, but you don't really want to step off the burner in this kind of situation. Oh! Where are you, son of a bitch? There you go. Okay, he's up and over, but he's overshot me. I've got speed-ish. And he's a dead man. Okay, good. Messy, but we got it. See, that's what I meant, because I saw that guy coming past me, and I'm like, okay, there's the cross. Let's just kind of nudge this around a little bit and try and get him. So honestly, I'm having more luck just not looking at the pipper or the funnel at all, and just aiming the cross at people. So that's an interesting kind of thing, but... Flight control? Do I have to brake out? Huh? No? Okay then, so what's the flight control warning? What's with the light bulb, sir? I don't think I did any wrong. Gears up, flaps up. Autopilot's on. Well, autopilot's off, I should say. I don't think I pressed the button to turn that off, though. Ah. Okay, so that was just warning me that I accidentally flipped it. If you move the stick too far, you turn the autopilot off, but you're supposed to press a button. It is, I don't know if I can move it around. It's bad. It's a little flappy paddle switch. That's to disengage the autopilot button on the stick, so you don't have to reach up and press that button. Okay, so backing it out again, and we're gonna run out of good targets here if we keep this up, which is good for us, I suppose. I'm actually, well, as long as we're not trying to one-circle fight the planes, which I knew was a bad idea, but I didn't just fill it with all of the best tracks from the games, I swear. I just grabbed a fistful, but it was mostly the Air Combat 1 and 2 soundtracks, but obviously I grabbed some stuff from some other games. But, oh, wait, hang on here. Wrong thing. Alright, well, let's throw out the flankers while we got them, because I'm gonna have to restart the mission, because they only get one spawn each. .35, good. That's a good distance. So, bearing, range, aspect. That's what bra means, I think. So, bearing, range, and, you know, which way he's facing. I can't see the elevation controls for the radar, but I know he's down there. Yeah, it's too far up. Oh, that's like 20 miles. There he is. So you don't want to be fiddling with that at close range, which is what the auto acquisitions are for, but kind of knowing how to do that and this and when to do so is another fucking idiosyncrasy of the plane. Because imagine if there were clouds that I couldn't actually VID people. Because then if I lose sight of a target, I'm going to have to acquire him real fucking quick, because he might do the same to me, and all of a sudden I have an R-73 flying through the clouds. Alright, let's go, motherfucker. Okay, slow it down, not pull so much fucking G's. No. Let's black out. Okay, good. Unfortunately, he decided to turn back, so we accidentally got into ourselves into a one-circle fight, but I've got the advantage because I managed to pull faster. That's the sun, though. Uh-oh. Ah! Get fucked. Now, you see, doesn't that... Well, it feels good for me, but this is why I wanted to do this on screen, because I'm doing this all damn day. I might as well fucking stream it, right? Because sometimes I actually look like I know what the fuck I'm doing. Okay, let's back it out a bit here. We're actually nowhere near the bullseye, so we can call on the next plane whenever we want. And unfortunately, we're running out of good planes. We killed them all. Okay, so I guess we're gonna be descending order in terms of threats here. And honestly, the fox bats and the fox hounds are the least threatening things here because they don't. Well, the MiG-25 I don't think has a gun. The 31 does, but they don't turn. They're fucking bricks. So next in line is the MiG-29S. So unfortunately, this is kind of frivolous in terms of the grand scheme of, you know, air combat. It's important to know how to do, though, just in case you happen to find yourself in this situation. But typically speaking, if you're doing your job right, you never get anywhere close to this, and some magical things had to happen for you to get really close for a gun kill. Typically, it's missiles, but that's BVR training. We'll get to that. And then you'll see how much of a bitch it is to actually dodge R-73s to even get within this range anyway. Okay, so where's the man? Let's change the elevation. I can barely fucking see it. Let's toss that out there. 8 bars, right? Actually, no, not sensor of interest. Or I was. Oh, gun radar. Never mind, I can see him. But right, gun radar fucks all that up. So the gun goes into auto acquisition mode, which can be kind of slow sometimes, unfortunately. But if you have the gun out, it will eventually lock the guy in front of you. Like that. I didn't have to do anything. I just like having auto-whack on because I feel like it's faster. Or, you know, finding a target by myself like a grown-ass man. Okay, he's turning that way. Okay, right fight. Okay.
Over G.
Crank the
Over
throttle
G.
in a little bit. Try to keep that G under control. Try to pull as hard as we can, though, because that's a fucking fulcrum. And he's still probably going to be right behind us. Okay, good. Let's, we're slowing down a little bit here. Let's crank that fucking throttle back up. There we go. Okay, we got ourselves a head-on pass. Okay. Okay, come on, come on. No, didn't see him. White camouflage, white background. What a surprise. Okay, lower that down because we're coming a little low on speed here. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah! Did I get him? It looked like I got him. I certainly put enough fucking holes in his plane. Is he dead? Did I get him? No, but he's running away now. All right. He's running away real fucking quick, too. 25 does not have a gun. I always thought it did, but, you know, something about it was non-operational. Or it did, or it didn't, or it wasn't fitted. Got any missiles? Not here. This is guns-only practice. We have BVR, though, which we'll switch to kind of break things up a little bit after I'm done clearing out shop here, because, obviously, I've only got one MiG-29 left, and then everything else is, well, actually target practice. This is actually a fight. Okay, so the man is just cruising away now to these damage, and now we're just going to put a couple holes in his tailpipe and call it a day. We're not even going to call back. Okay, so let's line up the funnel and the cross here, and then just kind of squeeze the trigger here just very gently. Nope, too high. Now you see how everything I'm using to aim just doesn't really help me there. It should be compensating, it doesn't. I almost gotta lean over here because the gun's on this side, as you can see. If I just turn my head all the way back here, it's right there. So it's offset this side. Alright, so one more fulcrum left. And then it's down to target, and then it's down to fox bats, fox hounds, and a flogger. Like we're fighting the goddamn Vasco da Gama Air Force here. You see, that's another thing, you know, because it's kind of funny, because I don't think I'll ever be able to do Serv and Voss shit in this game, even though we could totally fight floggers and fox, you know, bats and hounds in, you know, FA-18s and F-16s with AIM-9Xs, but I don't think anyone will really get the point there. What the fuck are you doing? Of course they're gonna win there. It's easy. The challenge would be there's like, every single plane gets a 4-man. Actually 2, probably. For every one plane with an AIM-9, with 2 AIM-9Xs, you get 2 4-ship formations to fight. Good luck! I hope you're the best! But Fulcrums and Flankers a little bit too advanced for the Vasco da Gama, so the Fox Bat and Fox Hound and the Floggers, they have a sort of jank to them, right? There's a certain look to them that's advanced but not really, right? Okay. Bullseye is over yonder. But you know what? Let's speed this up here. Let's give a little bit of an odd engagement here. Now, he should be somewhere over there. Actually, he's right behind us. Back there. Oh no, pop-up group. Otherwise known as the game spawned the guy in midair right behind you. Oh no, AWACS couldn't see him. He was stealth the entire time. He's radar, terrain masking. Yeah, right. As I've begun to see with DCS, a lot of the missions rely on just spawning dudes literally right on top of your fucking head-to-head challenge. Because if they were actually taking off from an airfield and flying towards you, you'd see them. Especially with the F-15's radar. We can do lots of funny things. Like, I can adjust my notch filter. So I can go from 95 miles, or rather, 95 knots all the way down to 45, which means you're not notching me that easily if I'm trying to keep with you. You'll probably see that at play when we do missiles, but... Okay, where the fuck you going? Okay, you're turning that way. Alright, great fight it is. Okay. Back the throttle in a little bit. Try to not to kill myself with all the G-forces. Where are you, cocksucker? There you are. He is flying in a straight line away from me. Oh, he don't want to fight. Then again, he's a MiG-29, so he could probably snap turn directly into my face, and we might have a head-on approaching. Which is exactly what the fuck he's fucking doing. Look at that cocksucker. Okay, we're gonna have a slight pass here. Hold on here. Ho, 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 ho. Nope, no hits. Okay, back that throttle down. Get some fucking freedom of the G's here. So I keep all of the blood in my head. Oh, he's coming right back at us. Okay, where are you, son of a bitch? Where are you? Ah! Ah! Right in the engines! I saw that. I saw the magical sparkles in his, what was it? Left engine intake. You're fucking dead. I got you. So it seems like if I'm doing my job right, I'm always gonna have those head-on passes if they're really fucking fighting with me. If you're doing it right, obviously. If you try and one-circle fight with them, you're gonna wind up fucking dead like that. But you do the rate fight, and you basically equalize it. So, at about the time you're approaching him, he's approaching you, and you've got a fair shot to just, you know, go head-on and God bless. You'd probably want to fire a missile before you did that, though, but gun kills. And learning how to do ACM like this will help you position for missile shots at close range, even if you don't use the gun. So obviously, if I want to get behind if I want to outmaneuver a MiG-29 or a flanker for a missile shot, you kind of want to know how to outmaneuver him in general, but... There's all 500 bullets. So that's a little high. I was shooting right over his head. So aim a little low, and I'll get it eventually. I've been practicing mostly missile combat, though unfortunately the AMRAAM missing isn't really up to you. However, you can get it to do certain things, and also, like I said, the AI has a tendency to slam into the floor trying to avoid you, which is also a bonus. Okay, so unfortunately that's the rest of the targets that are a threat, so we're gonna have to do something interesting here. And then suddenly, somewhere over there, oh no! Let's speed this up, because we kind of have to give the floggers a chance. Even though we're at 10 miles, so that's not really much of a chance. I still had enough time to pull around. A little bit of nudging back and forth. That might be the speed. I don't think I got hit by anything, but boy howdy, did we have some fucking close calls, didn't we? Okay, he's back in. Okay, he's gonna go that way. We're gonna rate fight him and probably beat his ass in, because we could do either. Off the AOA a little bit, just kinda slow it down. Okay, good. Ooh! I'm getting good at that. Bands of Fireball. Next! The man's dead. However, there's that rockin' and a rollin' thing. What's going on here? I don't have any... What is this shit? Did I get hit? Let's have a look here. Let's have a close-in inspection about her. It's... No? No, I don't see no bullet holes. All the things are still on the plane. Radome's attached. The Rio's back there, you know, sipping a fucking juice box. Why am I rocking and a rolling like that? Aside from, you know, the Ace Combat 2 soundtrack being back there by the sound of it. 1 or 2. Okay, I suppose this is a difficulty tweak for the fucking fox bats and fox hounds. Send us a MiG. Send us a MiG made of steel. He goes fast, but he's also a fridge. Okay, probably should not be heads down while I'm turning like that, but I have to read the chat, and I'm a presenter. Okay, there's our target. Again, all my controls are neutral. I have no idea why we do this rockin' and rollin' thing, and both engines are stable and at the same RPM, so what the fuck's going on here? So I'm not getting adverse thrust. All the wingy bits are still attached. What's going on? He must have hit me or did something to the damage model, because I'm still wobbling around for some bizarre fucking reason. Now, I don't even think the AI in this will turn. We're gonna give him a chance, though. If I could just crane my neck all the way back. Jesus goddamn Christ, that is a stretch. On the wide plains where freedom and justice prevail. I didn't think that was actually in there, but I just grabbed a fistful of all the Ace Combat music, and there you go. Is that it? Ah, there we go. So, where's my gun? I mean, I overshot while I was sitting there looking at the guy. I didn't want to shoot him with no music playing. Come on. But now we're fucking around, and that's what gets people killed. However, it's a foxhound. So, he's not that much of a threat. He would not be turning with us. Any foxbat pilot who would actually want to dogfight is out of his goddamn mind. That goes fast in a straight line, it fires a missile at you, and if it doesn't hit you, it fucking leaves. See how nice it is just having VR? Again, this is what stopped me from, getting into flight sims more often as a kid. Because I was stuck like this, and I didn't want to have some button to look up. I wanted to actually look up to see the man and actually track the man like that. Unfortunately, we had to wait until now to have that. Track IR probably would have helped, but I never really got my hands on that either. Pretty. See, that hurts my neck, but it's a good pain. Because it looks fucking cool. Okay, he's a pancake. Let's try not to join him down there. Okay, so, next. There is only one left. There is only one MiG left. Eventually I'll work on doing this so I might be able to hit all of the targets in one go without wasting fuel or ammunition. That's gonna take a while, though. But she's a new plane. Everybody's still training out there with him. So we're gonna kill this guy, I'm gonna take a piss break and a hydration break, and we're gonna go into missile combat to just warm things up a bit. Or mix them up. We're gonna warm the heaters up, obviously, and throw them at the enemy planes, but we're just gonna keep things interesting. However, again, odd battle damage. I'm not quite sure what's going on here, but I think my plane's soul was wounded somehow. Again, that's not me. My hands are completely off the controls right now. Nothing. Foot's off the rudder, hands off the throttle and the stick. She's just doing that on her own. She's not damaged. She's not showing signs of adverse function in any regard. I don't know what happened. Maybe the engine's got fucking indigestion or something. You see, that might be some kind of a bug, because the plane does have bugs. Like, apparently, after the last update, there was a crash that would happen if you turned the air-to-ground radar on. Kind of vital. They fixed that in the hotfix, though. But as you can see, still a work in progress. She's flyable, though, and that's good. But, however, she's not exactly finished. Now, you see, that's nowhere fucking close. This is why I don't really trust the funnel at all, as you can see. That was nowhere goddamn close. And, hey, speed up! Speed the fuck up! Now I'm just fucking around, but that shit just feels cool. Maybe I should get really close to him and try and chat him up. Maybe I should try and communicate. Maybe we can resolve our differences. And if not, I can pull out my service pistol and jettison the canopy. Let's put those fine-tuned controls to a test here. Let's try and match speed here. He's only going like 300 knots. What the fuck are you doing? this is totally lollygagging, but you need this kind of fine-tuned control, and you need to practice it. Because, imagine if this guy is the tanker. You definitely want to approach him rock steady, and that's way well, actually, it's about as much of a bitch as you think it is. That was my interpretation of it. It's about as much of a bitch as you think it is. I knew it was going to be a bitch, it wound up being a bitch. Down here. I don't want to get too fucking close here, but also don't want to overshoot him either. Hey, pull over! Let me see your registration! That's what I get for looking into the chat again. Oh, wait a minute. This might get me killed, however. He's right under us, because the plane likes to go nose down here while you do this. Yeah, no. You see, he's not even fighting back. He's basically a free fucking target. I'm not exactly sure why he's in guns training, but I guess it's supposed to, he's just a target drone at that point. He's not actually supposed to present a challenge. So as you can see here, getting close to him and staying there is kind of a bitch. You really just gotta know exactly how fast the throttle's gonna put you at what percentage without even fucking looking at it. You can't look down. You'll fuck everything up if you look down. But, maybe I'll try aerial refueling later, just to fucking embarrass myself, really, because that's really all it is. No, that's too fast. The air brake didn't come out. I'm here with the film crew. I'm just getting some good shots here. Even though you can't really see that unless I look at him dead smack right in the middle of my field of view, unfortunately, but you can see the man. Again, he's not really gaining thrust. He's not increasing speed. He's not fucking aggressively turning. I have no idea why the fuck they even put him here. Again, aside from just entertainment purposes. Because he's a threat when he has missiles. Okay, there we go. Okay, too fast. Whoa! Slow that shit down. Okay, a little too fast, too. Pop the brake here. A little bit too much speed. Okay, unpop the brake. Because you basically gotta just look at what's going on and then adjust the speed accordingly. One day I'll be able to speak engines here, as well as I can speak gun, but you see, now we're pulling ahead slightly. Now we're pulling too back far because I dropped the air brake. As you can see, I'm very unstable and very twitchy. This comes with A, experience, and B, learning to tune your controls properly. So as you might imagine, kind of suck at aerial refueling when I have to stabilize under a target. I can do it kind of, but it's touch and go, to say the least. But it is just pretty to look at the stuff in VR and know, hey, yeah, I'm actually flying the real goddamn plane. Well, for the most part, she's not finished yet. We want to stay at 300, but we don't want to gain speed. So he's about cruising about 300. We don't want to go over 300 with too much thrust. So I'm just kind of cutting speed, and I'm still gaining speed even at like 10% throttle. What are you doing, man? Yep, I can see him. I'd flip him off, but I don't have hands. Alright, enough fucking around. Uh-oh. Oh, wait, hey, speed up! Speed up! Speed up! Good. You don't want to do that in real life, though, because all of those fucking parts, and that man's ejection seat would have flown directly into my engine intakes. You wouldn't want to fire that close. But that's the ball game after a bit of fucking around. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for gun training right now. Oh, well, hello, Sharklet. I didn't see you there. Go play on a server. When I'm ready, I'm practicing. And I do need a lot of practice. Your flying when you go slow is surprisingly smooth. Sometimes, but I do get into a situation of just kind of oversteering a bit. Like I'm compensating one direction and I go a little bit too far, so I try to hop back the other direction on instinct, and then I just start rocking and rolling very violently back and forth. So that's kind of a bitch. That's one, me, because I'm jerking the stick back and forth. And two, because the control isn't really, this isn't the best stick ever. It's acceptable, but fine-tuning controls really is one of the bigger things that most people don't talk about that comes with playing this game. You really need to refine your dead zones, your saturations, and your curvatures in order to get proper control out of the plane, or at least start learning to not jerk the fucking stick around. But, oh, we're gonna do missiles after I go to the bathroom. I think you're more than ready to leave the safe space. Oh, look at this woman, huh? Pilot-induced oscillation. Counter the movement before you get to where you want. It'll come with time. Yeah, this is what I'm trying to learn and induce here. But anyway. I'm gonna be fighting the AI on a server anyway. Like hell am I joining a PvP server in this game. Maybe for a special event, but I'm gonna be fighting the AI anyway, so what's the big deal? But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I will be right back. I need to wipe the sweat off and go to the bathroom. Give me a moment, folks. Ah. Ah. I just need to put that whole shit down because DCS does not like being minimized. Okay. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I am back, and yeah, no, one of the other unfortunate side effects of VR, it's sweat. Yeah. Ugh. Wipe down my headset a little bit. But can you blame me? Things got kind of heavy in there. Heat generating box on face. Oh yeah, by the way, the fan broke on this, so it doesn't have the heat, the cooling fan that I had on it. So we're just live and let live here with the heatsink. Yeah, I'm gonna turn my fan on here, and there might be a little noise pollution in the mic here with the rattling. But a little bit of airflow moving around my desk. But yes, magical electric blindfold on your face. Warning, hot. Okay, so you drop the stop card here and get back into this, and now we're gonna do BVR, which is just missiles. And also not just BVR, because we're gonna be closing to merge range. And then frantically dodging R-73s. You're going to see why it is that guns in the modern era are really, like, it's a meme. It's a meme now. We're not in Vietnam anymore, the missiles work. The missiles work are a little bit too good. However, there are some things we also have to worry about too, like Alamos, otherwise known as R-27ETs, which, they can spook you. Charlotte over there warned me about them, and also, she's the person that I learned so well that the F-15 likes vertical fighting. So she's shown me a couple of things, but, yeah, the long-range IR missiles don't give you any form of warning that the enemy has fired them, so you have to VID the launch, which, can be kind of a bitch, depending on the situation. So, those are spooky. Alright, so, let me put the headset back on here, and let's hop over to 1v1 BVR, where we get to do wonderful things with Sidewinders, AMRAAMs, and if we feel rather adventurous, Sparrows. Not that they're any fucking good. They're there. That's about it. They're really just not good at anything, though. But okay, so, same general idea. There are clouds, and we're fighting with missiles now. 15 squats. Yeah, huh? No thanks. I'll be getting to that. I need to exercise, but I'm not gonna kill myself like you are, woman. Also, by the way, people are totally recording those noises. I'm your manager. I regret to inform you that someone's probably working on something already with those noises. You've done this to yourself. I tried to warn you. 20 nautical miles, you want to crank one direction and then enter the notch with them to get rid of any R-27s, radar or thermals. Well, you could pull earlier, and I do. I've noticed that the AI likes to shoot you at like 35 nautical miles. You can wait a bit to pull, but R-77s aren't really that much of a threat if you just notch. Literally, just fly sideways. It's that easy. So, the whole thing is, we have better BVR missiles, they have better close-range missiles, and some surprises. But that's generally the balance between Blue 4 and Red 4. Is a good place to start a skate. Well, so she says. We're gonna be playing dangerously, though. Okay, so, Master Arm on. So we will actually be using the radar properly today, but let's call in something to shoot. Right, let's go with a MiG with actual radar. Okay, so he has spawned at the bullseye. We already know where he is. As a sensor of interest. Okay. Go into track while scan. Ping. And just to be clever about this, that is indeed a MiG. We have ID'd him. Now he will die. Okay, so the idea with BVR combat is just to get as high and as fast as you possibly can, and then try and get as close as you possibly can, judging by the symbology. I just like to shoot after the last bar, because at the end of the day, the AMRAAM might miss. So you can play it safe, and honestly, I will be playing it safe in this plane most of the time, because you only carry 4 missiles before you start having to sacrifice bombs. But he's locked us. Okay, that's 30 miles. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Lock straight. Okay, now we're gonna start to crank just a little bit, just a teeny tiny bit. Toss some flares and chaff at. He doesn't seem like he's actually done anything. The RWR will start streaking any moment now. He will have fired at us. Or not, because he's going straight. There he is, right there. I can barely... No, there's my missile right there. There's him on the horizon. You can see him just above the cloud layer. He's starting to turn, which means we drop the notch filter a tad so we can keep the lock. Because fuck you, it's 45 miles an hour now. Or 45 knots. He's starting to dump chaff and flares. And he's dead. It's that fucking easy. Sometimes it's that fucking easy. You think, oh, well, air combat's difficult. You couldn't be that fucking... It's that fucking easy sometimes. He didn't even shoot back. That's a rarity, though, but he didn't even fucking shoot back. Alright, back to the start point. That was easy. That's not the average situation. Usually they actually shoot back, but... Yeah, no, that was like... The man didn't see the missile coming. He had no idea where I was. He didn't try and acquire me. Actually, he did, because the air intercept radar warning was going off. That's him locking me. But he didn't fire. I don't know why. It's good in VR with an HMD. I'd imagine being able to just go... That guy, and then the AIM-9X comes off the rail and does a fucking 90-degree turn and slams him right in the face. I imagine that's good. Well, hello, Grace Maria. Okay, so back to start point, because this is just what we're doing here. So that was an example of how BVR combat is supposed to work. That's what happens most of the time that stops any form of dogfighting. Remember, the first rule of dogfighting is if you can make the situation not a dogfight, you do so. If you cannot wind up in the situation to begin with, you make sure that happens. So this is what typical BVR combat does. Most of the time, as I'm seeing here, you're just going to nail guys in BVR, and there's going to be no close range fight whatsoever. Sometimes, though, the AMRAM will miss, and it misses more often than you'd want it to. But sometimes the AMRAM will miss, and then you have to close to either fire a second AMRAM or go to heaters. And only if you're really fucking either A, lucky, desperate, or somebody's fucked up dramatically, you pull the gun out. So most of the time, you're slinging missiles at people. You can use the gun, and it's good to know when to use the gun, and also maneuver to use the gun, but most of the time, the maneuvering just is for a Sidewinder or something, and not actually the gun. Unless you're absolutely forced to. This isn't World War II with jet engines, sadly. So I tell you to go through the Inferno because the AI there will actually crank and evade AMRAMs way more often than SP. Oh, well good. Some other people know the AI is stupid. I've gotten to calling the Su-33 swan divers because they have a habit of slamming into the ground trying to avoid my AMRAMs. It's rather funny. Get it? Because Navy plane crashing into the ground. Like I said, the AI, if the AI has to choose between slamming into the ground and giving up the notch and being hit by your missile, they will choose slam into the ground. Even if they've actually evaded the missile, they won't pull up in time and they will slam into they will go into the dirt. It's funny and also kind of depressing. It doesn't happen to me in solo play. I've seen some very interesting behavior in your sessions. Well, I haven't edited these missions and they all start the AI on Ace. So I haven't touched any of the AI. All I did was swap the plane and the weapon load for my plane, and that's it. So, I don't know. Maybe the AI just has a habit of looking fucking stupid around me. I don't know. I'm playing the beta client at the latest release. I don't know. It makes for good television, though, but, Okay, so we're out far enough. Let's call in one of those bastard flankers. Oh, wrong way. Other ground crew. I'm in the air. Su-33. He's behind me. 70 miles. Perfect. Plenty of room. Okay. Bearing 303 at 25,000 feet. Got it. Ba 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 ba. Ba na 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 na. Come on. Pull the elevation down a little bit. There's a slider on the side of the throttle for that, as there is here. You see that little thing? Well, it doesn't move when you move it, but see that? The little crank knob on the left throttle head? That's for radar elevation. That little flappy pad is for countermeasures, too. A surprising number of shit is just taped to the stick where you have all your hands. This is why most of the plane is controlled by keystrokes, basically, of, like, pressing castle switch left, which is that thing, and then that focuses the, or rather, castle switch right, that's the right screen. Then we want to go left, well, now it's on the bottom screen, now it's back to the radar. You can also do the HUD, too, but there's a little bit of fuckiness with that. Yeah, there's very specific things you can do. Okay, we are closing to just over 40 miles. We are at 30,000 feet, which means we're going to be able to fucking basically shoot at 35, if not 40, if we feel like we want to be safe. So getting high and getting fast gives you an advantage with the AMRAAMs. The AMRAAMs don't have the longest range, but they're the most reliable air-to-air missiles in the game, basically, or for BVR. They will typically get the job done. They're not exciting, they're not eccentric, but if you get them going fast enough, they will typically hit their targets when you need them to. The Russian missiles have some weird eccentricities, but they're not as reliable. And there it is. Well, is he gonna shoot it this time? That's the fucking missile launch warning. Okay, Fox 3 and Notch. We're gonna try and keep him in the radar, so we're gonna, it's almost an 8-pole. We're gonna dump that chaff. Roll in, because the RWR doesn't have a sensor on the bottom of the fucking plane. We're gonna keep heading down here. Yeah, that's about good enough here. Let me crank a little farther here. Keep dumping chaff and flares. And hopefully that missile will give the fuck up. And it's given up. Okay, good. The missile has been dumped. Now we turn back in. Now, our missile is still in the air, and it's about 4 seconds from impacting. But will it impact? Bye. Nope. Missile shot trash. That will actually happen. Once again, the AMRAAM can miss. So he's gliding down there. Unfortunately, this means that he's going to be in rather close range, and that's an R-73. You know what? I've got a lock on you. Here's a fucking Sidewinder. Okay, we're gonna pull out of the way in here and drop burner here and try to get away from that R-73. Goodness gracious me. Go away. Go away. Okay, we dumped it. Oh, that's a 27 ET. That's a fucking Alamo. You cocksucker! Granted, the name tags gave it away. That's actually, no. Did he fire again? No, that is firing again. Oh, that's an ET. Oh boy. Whoa, boy. Okay, so now we're closing into actual fucking dogfighting range, miraculously. Okay, vertical sweep. Come on, baby. Give me the lock. That's a 73. Ah! Flare, 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 flare! Nope. Nope. You see, I should have shot an AMRAAM at him, but I was trying to be cute. But that's what an R-73 does. It just kind of hits you. Doesn't matter really what you're doing. So that's what happens when you get too close to a Russian plane, which is why we tend to avoid doing that. I could have just fired another AMRAAM at him, though. That would have probably solved the problem. But that's an R-73. They don't give up. They're very maneuverable. They also have HMD displays, which I don't have. And also, yeah, they kind of... Unless you wave the flares directly into their face, they don't give up. So this is why getting in close for gun kills almost never happens, because you're rolling into people who have very advantageous heaters. I mean, granted, if you've got an AIM-9X, you're doing the same fucking thing. But okay, let's try that again with more BVR. You could just Mad Dog the AMRAAM. I could do that. I've aired against doing that most of the time, but you could, in fact, yeah, it will go active at 10 miles. Okay, sensor of interest, and then track well scan again. But that will happen, as you saw. The AMRAAM will miss, and sometimes you're just not in a good position to actually get a Sidewinder off. You just find yourself too far out of range, which is why, honestly, I think I'm going to be carrying 4 AMRAAMs and not the, you know, the 2 AMRAAM, 2 Sidewinder deal on the wing pylons. I think I'm just going to be carrying 4 fucking AMRAAMs. Okay, we are closing He's at 35 miles. Okay, crossing to 30 miles. Looks like somewhere around 28 nautical miles is our optimal kill range. And he's locking us at the exact same fucking time. What did he fucking do? Clock's 3. Okay, we're gonna start a polling just in case. Actually, you know what? Since it's you know what? Fuck you. You've got alibos. You fired a radar missile at me, but you've got alibos. So you know what? Sometimes I just have to kind of just pull back and notch and flare just out of complete paranoia. Put that nose down a little bit. Okay, what I'm trying to do is keep the man in the lock, because reacquiring him is kind of a bitch. If you're in single target track, you can kind of... You have an extended acquisition range. Or extended, extended aspect, so the radar can lean over slightly more, but we're in track while scan, so that's not gonna happen. Okay, the missile has given up, and there it is. Oh, that's a 27 ER. Okay. Okay, so again, we're in range, we can fire at him, and we will. Clock's 3. So rather than trying to get cute and get close for a fucking Sidewinder kill, we're just gonna fire a fucking AMRAAM at him and say goodbye. Okay, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, active, and it's going. It's going. It's going. It's active now. He should be shitting his pants. Okay, he looks like he's trying to dodge the missile, and he's not coming directly at us here, so we might actually be able to get in range for the Sidewinder kill. However, I think the missile is going to hit him at this range. The AMRAAM is fairly reliable at this distance. And... blam. Dead. See? Dead. That's typically what you want to do. You just don't actually have the distance, you can't get close enough without just encouraging the enemy to shoot R-73s at you, which is better than an AIM-9M. If you have an X, though, then you might be able to fuck with them, because that has a longer range and way better maneuverability. It's basically like cheating. However, in this situation, I've got M's and that's it. He's probably either going to shoot first before I can get into range or a reliable lock, and then I have to just sit there panicking trying to dodge an R-73. You can do it, though. However, it's one of those things where, yeah, you could do it. You don't want to be in that situation to begin with in the first place, though, so that's where the AMRAAM comes in. Which is dual target track. It's stable as SST, but lets you fire on 2 guys at once. I think the F-15 actually does have that. I forget how to do it, though. You can do a dual SST lock. I don't remember the keystrokes for doing that, but apparently you can do that. So in this situation, we're just going to give up the Ghost and we're going to go with an SST lock at long range, which you shouldn't do. However, in some situations, you may need to, because track while scan doesn't use the radar's full power, and so the enemy only gets "you've been painted" and not a lock or launch warning. So they'll hear your radar kind of just clicking in the distance. They're going to ping on the RWR, but they won't know they've been locked, and they won't know they've been launched on until the missile goes active. But at that point, the AMRAAM is like 10 miles from them and right in their face. Sometimes that won't work, though, because you're not using the radar's full power. Single target track focuses the entire radar's power directly at the fucking target, and sometimes you may need to do that. However, unfortunately, now the guy knows he's looking at you. It's a tad more complicated than that. That's the gist of it, as I recall. The general idea is track while scan will not trip their warning systems when you launch, and the enemy doesn't know they've been acquired. They know you're staring at them, but they don't know they've been acquired yet. Why it's so effective is they only get a warning when the AMRAAM's radar itself goes active when it's in range. So it's kind of like, shooting without the enemy realizes they've been shot at. That's generally the idea, but sometimes you may need more radar strength to find a target and hold a lock. So, it's not exactly track while scan is the best thing ever, always use it. Sometimes it's not the optimal situation, however, most of the time you will be using it. Okay, let's go with a 27. They still get a missile lock or launch warning on modern planes. Yes, with modern planes, because everyone knows our shit now. Okay, so the antenna's all the way up. Any fucking day now. Oh, I'm not in center of interest. Whoops. I don't know when I came off that, but okay. Okay, where is he? Where's the man? There he is. 25,000 feet. Now we're just gonna go straight up SST, or STT. So now, he knows I'm looking at him, and he's probably gonna shoot earlier because of that. Or start deploying, like, chaff and flares or jamming, which is typically what the AI does if you do that. Okay, so I'm kind of low at 15,000 feet, so we need to climb here. However, this is my optimal kill range is going to be at 20, so he's definitely going to have a chance to shoot at me before I get my launch off, but it looks like he's very slow at doing so. There he is. Alright, that's optimal kill. That's the missile warning. We shot at the same fucking time. How about that? Okay, pull away while trying to keep him, but then again, I've got that extended acquisition range, or extended sweep angle. Now, of course, we still need the notch to try and actually get away from that missile. However, I think I did it. Yep, I did it. You can sometimes lose it by waving the wings around a little bit too hard. But, yeah, no, if he starts dipping away from... he starts pulling to notch my missile, he loses track. However, I held it just long enough to keep him in the fucking radar scope, which is good for, A, keeping the missile on target, and a follow-up shot if needed. So I know exactly where he is, even if he dumps down below the fucking clouds. Yeah, I know what you're doing. I think the missile missed. Yeah, no, missile missed. He's gonna fire again. Okay. Box 3! Oh, oh no. Oh, no, 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 no. Bye, and... Poof. See? Just shoot another AMRAAM at him. It's really all it is, and now, unfortunately, I'm out of AMRAAMs. That's the thing. I'm not an active... I'm not an EX. I don't have 16 fucking AMRAAMs. And that is why the EX has 16 AMRAAMs. You now know. You just sit there and fire them all damn day long. I only get a maximum of 8. And fly with it. Yeah, that's what I'd hoped. I mean, not just because I want the attention, but I'd hope she'd play with me. She is the only girl that I know that is this much of a nerd about planes, which is good. Women that share a common interest in nerd things? My god, think of the marketing potential. No, I'm not just friends with her to make money. Like I have to say that. Okay, unfortunately, I think we developed that fucking wobble again. What the hell is going on? Huh? What's going on there? Also, I'm not out of AMRAAMs. It just says I am. Right, I have infinite ammo. Right. But the system doesn't understand what infinite ammo is. But what's with this? Are we doing the saber dance here? What the fuck's going on? How high are you? 10,000 feet? Cruising at Mach 1.2? Turn your dampeners off for 3 seconds and then back on. My what? Enabling that might fix it. Altitude hold. Does the system? No, the system also doesn't know what the fuck's going on. Right side in front of the throttle. Okay. What would that be called? Anti-skid, inlet ramps, roll ratio switch. I'm assuming it's these 3 switches. Ah, these, right, yeah, okay. Right, the autopilot has to be disabled for that, but they won't. Oh, there we go. Okay, that kind of fixed the problem a little bit, but it's still kind of there. Odd. That must be some kind of bug. It's the only explanation. Also, the flight control likes to come on unless I've actually got that disabled. Probably just wind, maybe. Also, now I've got the fucking pitch ball up here. It's TSD, that's an app screen. Okay. Alright, well, back in we go. Let's try and actually get in there for a Sidewinder shot, though. Let's try and make things interesting, even though, well, like I said, it's very difficult, and you're really just showing off. Go for MiG-29A. The radar's a little bit less effective. So we might be able to get in there with some relative ease, but generally speaking, like I said, you're just showing off, or somebody's fucked up. Okay, let's turn that notch filter all the way up to chaff so we see air targets and not the guys on the ground. As you saw, the little blips on the radar are things on the ground. If you have the notch filter really low, you're gonna start seeing shit on the ground appear and, you know, kind of fuck with the radar a little bit. But again, if you drop the notch filter to 45 knots, it's gonna just doing, you know, just flying sideways is gonna be not as effective for dropping your radar. Sometimes it's kind of placebo, but sometimes it will help. But as you can see, this is mostly what you're doing, and this is just understanding sensors. Like, how does the radar work? How do I achieve a radar lock? What's the optimal distance to fire? How do I turn the master arm switch on? What do I do if they shoot back first? Also, unfortunately, because the game doesn't know I have infinite ammo, the system reads, I don't have anything to shoot at him with, so I don't actually get optimal warnings for this. I just have to kind of guess, or optimal, you know, symbology on that bar that's descending. See, the 1,464 there, that's our rate of closure, and it's descending, and that bar is their distance. So that's how fast he's closing and how far he is from me. The symbology will populate and it will show minimum for a non-moving target, optimal for a non-moving target, minimum for a maneuvering target, and optimal for a maneuvering target. So that's what all the 3 lines are. So obviously you want to, if you really want to hit the guy, you want to shoot after the last one. Because that's optimal to hit him even if he dodges. It will not always hit the man, though. However, inside of 10 miles, the AMRAAM will probably slap the motherfucker. You shot at me. Okay, so we're gonna try notch. I don't know what's going on with the rocking and the rolling, but... Yep, and there's the radar screaming at me. I might not get away from this, depending on how things go, but we need to go down. And dumped it. Good. It's gonna get a little too close, but... See, how this works is the radar doesn't like targets that aren't moving directly away or directly towards them. That's gonna get a little fucking close. Oh, that's the R-73. Holy shit, it missed. Holy shit, I'm actually gonna get a Sidewinder hit on him. That's the sun! Come on, pick him up, pick him up, pick him up, pick him up, pick him up. Come on, there he is. I gotta pull though. Come on, baby, come on. Come on, get a little bit of ass in there. Drop the AOA a little bit, but I gotta keep with him because it's a fucking flanker. He's slacking off a bit. Come on. come on, get down below 30. I do not want to give him another chance to fire another fucking R-73, so we're gonna keep him, we're gonna keep with him, and we're gonna go down to the fucking deck if that's what it goddamn takes. I've got the lock on him, I can keep him all fucking deck. He's gonna keep going, though. So we're going down to the fucking deck, and it's gonna get real fucking crowded down here. Unfortunately, he's still pulling on me. That's not good. Alright, I gotta pull out. He's gonna get a shot on me. And that's the stall, weren't it? Shit. 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 Oh! Oh shit, he overshot me. Goodness gracious me, I'm still alive. Scan. Come on, baby, come on. No, that's not enough. I guess I either ditched the missile by pre-flaring. I was jamming the flare button there, but this isn't enough room. Good, he's slacking off. Good. Okay, this is gonna get a little close to the fucking ground here. Damn it. He's picking up again. I need to get more speed. Uh-oh. That's a 73. That is a 73. That is a 70. Ow. See? Sometimes you can get it done, but it's such a... You're at such a disadvantage even getting into that situation. He extended, and that was the death of you. Yeah, I couldn't get any speed. That was the problem. But you see, you don't even want to get into that situation, and I only cruised in there because I'm going to be cute and try and get a Sidewinder lock. You're just showing off at that point. So really, if you don't have to, don't. Especially against targets like this that are just better at maneuvering, unless you can, like, perfectly pre-plan it. So let's try and maneuver into a merge properly this time. Bring that MiG-29 in. Works wonders in vertical. Yeah, if you can get there without being shot by an R-73, which is kind of the problem. So you really do not want to be in there with their missiles. If you can kill the man in BVR, you kill the man in BVR. Because it just gets progressively more fucking difficult to get in there and actually do something without dying. To the point where you're just showing off if you really want to get in there, like right now. If you're not forced to, don't try it. As you can see here, the AI with missiles is a little bit more persistent on keeping a turn, too. But, again, this is why I'm training, because there are some ways to finesse this a little bit, but I have to actually work on that. Okay, so we're not gonna shoot an AMRAAM at him. We're gonna A-pull here, and we're gonna try and catch the obvious R-77 that's gonna be flying at us any second now. Any second now, or we're just gonna close to really fucking close range then. Okay. He's flying straight the fuck at me. Alright, here's a Sidewinder. That might be a little bit too far. That's outside of 10 nautical miles, but fuck you, here's a Sidewinder. Catch. Yeah, no, that's not getting anywhere near him. I thought he was closer than that. And that 77 will not give up. Or Jack. Mainly because he can still see us. Okay? Okay, we ditched it. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna close in here. We lost a lock, but I can still see him. Fire it again. Oh, that. Hey, I needed that. But you see, why didn't you just shoot an AMRAM at him, Phonto? Because I'm trying to do Sidewinder kills here, but as you can see, you just don't need to. And you'll get yourself killed trying if you're not actually forced into the situation. But, yeah, that's the ground. We're flying sideways. Also, the ejection lever didn't work. Oops. So as you can see, he can do that, but then I could just shoot an AMRAM at him and basically kill him like I'm not even playing the video game. You've got so many fucking problems to worry about closing into that situation. It's better to just very calmly approach BVR, and then if he doesn't die, you know, after 2 AMRAMs, you dip. But typically the second AMRAM will get him. The problem then you're running into is how many AMRAMs do I have? How many targets and how many guys am I going to be able to do that against? Before I have to worry about things like landing and shit like that. Then it becomes logistics and not actual, like, difficulty. So again, 29S. Quite often in DCS, you will be forced into the merge and there's nothing you can do about it. Except fire an AMRAM at 10 miles and watch the man probably panic and die, if it's the AI, or at least the base game AI. I'm not sure how this new and mystical altered difficulty AI works, but I hope it's better than this, because these guys crash into the fucking ground most of the time trying to avoid AMRAMs. We have ID'd the man. So yes, sometimes you will be forced into the merge, but typically, just shoot another fucking AMRAM. As you saw, the AMRAM can miss. However, you know, if you've got the guy on radar, and he's right in front of you, just fire another fucking AMRAM. At 10 miles, it's very likely that that one will kill him. Okay, we're closing into 30 miles. Past 30 miles, going into 20, that's optimal range. Fox 3! He didn't shoot at us first this time. That's the MiG with better radar, too. Okay, we're gonna crank this direction just preemptively and start jumping some flares, because again, we're just pretending he has fucking Alamos or something. Okay, I can't see him visually, but I've got him on radar, too. He's still on the corner. The AMRAM is in the air and is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, active. 15 seconds until impact. Now I can just do whatever the fuck I want, really. Shit, I can dip. See? Bye. Did we get him? The missile unfortunately missed, but the guy's turned away and he's not actually locking us. So now, if we wanted to, okay, we didn't hit him. Alright, we just leave. Fuck it. Zoom. Bye. We don't have to turn back. He may try and reacquire us, but we're just gonna be fucking gone by then. Yes, and also you have to manage fuel and things like that, so you can't just stay there forever. But typically, if you're gonna run out of fuel, you might as well spam your missiles off and then go back at home. So we're gonna turn back purely for the sake of entertainment here and try and reacquire. And we've got him. Box 3. That is 20 miles he's trying to notch, and we're gonna drop that fucking filter down so I keep that motherfucker. Call the police. Attempt to notch. However, that missile is, having an issue here. He might be already running away. Though that, that one's falling out of the air. Yeah, he's definitely aspect away from me. Maybe not the way the radar's telling me, but as you can see that little line that's coming down on the right side, that'll tell me his aspect. Alright, so we'll listen to the shoot cues now. Okay, he's dumping chaff. Actually, he's notching me. That's why. Yeah, there's the chaff. Alright, chaff filter goes on. Hello, hi, here's another AMRAM. Where is the AMRAM, though? Hello, AMRAM. I'd like to shoot the missile now. Okay, AMRAAM jammed. I didn't know we were playing Independence Day. I didn't know it was Independence Day and the missiles fucking jammed on the fucking rail. Okay, we're gonna go in then. Now we're gonna get a fucking sidewinder hit because he's just that fucking close. There we go. Fox 2. And... Blap. I don't know what happened there, but that's very odd. We got him. I held down the weapon release button and the AMRAAMs did not want to come off the rails for some bizarre reason, but there's your Sidewinder kill, finally. Because the guy just kind of gave up, I don't know why. Let's reset. Something may have happened with my plane. So we did actually get in there and managed to hold lock the entire time. I didn't even need the AWACS telling me where he was. I managed to actually slew the B-scope and actually find him at low altitude. Which is something you gotta do, and you gotta do quick. But we gained enough distance to get away and actually do that. So, in some situations, you can just fire the AMRAAM and then turn around and run away if you don't like the situation. Like, for example, if you ID the motherfucker and he's hot and he's something like an Su-33 and you've got bombs under your wings and you don't want to let him go, you can just kind of pickle an AMRAAM at him, get him on defensive, and then run the fuck away. You can do this. However, here it's about killing people, so that's why we're not running away like that. There is the man. And we're gonna go to chat, just so we keep the man. Because apparently, according to Razbomb's source expert, i.e. an actual F-15E Wizzo, they would just fly around in chaff all day long. That's their default mode. They wouldn't use the nav though. They fly around in air to air and they'd have the chaff filter on. According to him. However, you can definitely see the bonuses of lowering the notch filter to keep a lock if the man's trying to notch you. You just press that button and it goes down to low, and it's that much more unlikely that he's going to be able to dip the lock. But there's the lock warning. There's my missile. We're turning away just in case the man decided to launch something that wasn't a radar missile, and it's a radar missile. Okay. And the man, because we fired an AMRAAM into his face, just immediately dips. Also, we lost him, though. Actually, no, we still got him. He was in memory. Okay. He just turned right the fuck around and tried to just immediately... Actually, I guess he saw the AMRAAM go active and went, oh no, and then immediately turned around 180 degrees. And so he lost the lock. Missiles trashed immediately. See, he's got that problem. We don't. So, missile is several seconds from actually impacting, to the point where it may not hit, because that was a fairly short-range BBR shot, but we want to get in there just in case. Okay, the missile looks like it's getting there. I think I see it. Actually, you know what? That missed. Alright, Fox 3. Here's another one! No, I locked on chaff. The radar snapped forward. That's an issue, but... Okay, he's firing another missile at me. That's either an Alamo or an R-73. Actually looking like an Alamo with the way that's moving. Yep. See, no warning, but, well, I got the name tags. And splat. Just fire another AMRAAM. To the point where this gets kind of boring sometimes, but it's fun to win, right? Should give the opponents the Russian 54 equivalent. You mean the R-33? On the Foxbats? That might actually be a change of pace. Because that thing's terrifying. That thing goes like Mach 4. Let's pull back to start range and call in a Foxbat and a Foxhound, now that they have missiles that can actually fight us and they're actually a threat. I think it's the R-33. It looks huge. I know the typical loadouts for the Foxbat and Foxhound are equipped with it. It's a very big missile that goes very fast on a platform that also goes very fucking fast. So this means the missile has a lot of fucking energy as it leaves the fucking rails, and that means it's gonna be really close to you really quickly. Also, there's that fucking wobble again. Okay, so hang on here. Okay, that kind of helped, but it's still doing that. I know what that wobble is. Visual check on your wings. Okay, visual check. The tips are there. The ailerons are there. The flaps are there. I ain't got any missing parts. Didn't rip a pylon off either. Do they look bent upwards? Did I bend the wings? Is that what that is? Because the wingtips might be a little bit, misshapen. Wait a minute, yeah. That's interesting. I didn't know you could do that, but apparently, yes, you can. Notched too hard. Oops. Okay, so you can do that. However, that's a minor concern if I, win the engagement. However, I guess the techs are gonna have to get out here with a bit of hot water and a hammer. Stay below 9G. I usually attempt to because the game will warn me and you will also black out, but I guess, yeah, that's why you also shouldn't do that. The interesting problems for real planes. Hey, at least the plane's still flying, right? It's a little lopsided, but at least the plane's still flying, right? So they've actually modeled that. Wow. Okay, so that's why you don't yank it above 9Gs too hard. I didn't actually know that was modeled, but now that's actually a concern I have to worry about. To start wobbling real hard if you actually pull too hard. Good to know. So I have a reason to watch the G counter, and aside from just blackout, because I'm not really watching the G counter, I'm watching for blackout. So I'm watching the angle of attack indicator under the throttle, and I'm not really caring too much about the G load, which is that 1.1 right next to it. Right next to the 9.0 G. So that's the max G, and that's your current G. So we're pulling 1G going slightly upwards. So I don't really watch that because I didn't really think there was going to be a problem as long as I didn't black out. But apparently, no, stress on the airframe will actually cause weird shit to happen, like the wings bending. Oh. The wonders of playing an actual flight sim where shit like this is actually models. Okay. Oh, hey, look, the arena fight song from Ace Combat Zero. Huh? Okay, so 31, a better radar. Okay, let's crank it around and take old wobble wings over there. And the overG voice. Yes, listen to bitching Betty. She's trying to help you. Okay, go back in the standard radar and back that shit out. That's centered on... Okay, what are we looking at here? There he is. Actual scan. 24,000 feet. Yeah, that's a little odd. Okay, so let's dance with a foxhound. Now, he's probably gonna fire on me really goddamn early. His rate of closure isn't abnormally high, though. So you know what? He's not going... he's not hauling ass directly in our direction. That's 40 miles. Watch him to see if he does anything. So yes, if you go over 9 Gs, you will bend the wings up. Noted. That's what that weird ass wobble. If you pull too many Gs, she starts doing the saber dance. Interesting. See, this is why I train to notice these things. Even though I did need instructor assistance to actually notice said things, but this is why we do training. See, I'm sort of... Yes, I'm hesitant to go on a multiplayer server and make an ass of myself when I can sit here learning the fucking plane to look mostly competent. As funny as it would be to see me crash on takeoff, I kind of want to avoid that. So kind of like me in the back room with no more heroes, I'm training. Because I want to actually be good at DCS, because I like this. And plus, I don't want to hear of certain people's mouths. Okay, the man has close to range here. I'm going to fire now. The man has fired his magic missile, and we are going to pull away because this shit is no joke. It will be here in the blink of an eye. Okay, missile is 8 seconds. And active. Dump the chaff and flares again and bring the nose down a little bit. And I seem to have dipped it. The thing is that even though it's really fast, the guidance still sucks massive dick. Because that's just how Russian missiles are. Russian missiles and radars are just kind of terrible at BVR. That's where we have all of the advantages. Their planes turn better because their radar sucks. Unfortunately, I've lost sight of the target. Where is the man? I don't got him. Go back to standard radar. I've lost the man. Where's the man? Pack that shit in. Did he slam into the ground? Hang on. Yeah. Hang on, let's VID a fucking crater. Because they will do that! There you go, visual evidence. Let me see if we can find a crater. As if you see a black plume of smoke into a fucking mattress factory, give a shout. Because that's happened the last time I did this too. I had a flanker that slammed into a line of buildings and kept going. Ah! There he is! We found him. Call the FAA, let's see if we can pull the black box from the wreck. I wonder what happened. So yeah, like I said, the AI will overcommit to dodging a missile to the point where they slam into the dirt. Unfortunately, the flames and the plumes have disappeared. Oh no. As soon as I get the fuck over here, what a shame. But yeah, again, the most annoying part about that is you don't get any feedback they've done that. You'll just be like, where is he? Where is he? And you have that, that tense moment of, is he out there and I'm just not actually acquiring him on radar? Is he gonna shoot at me in the fucking clouds? Where the fuck is he? Is he dead? Is he slammed into the ground? Is he looking right at me and preparing another missile shot? You don't know. That's the tense thing about things. But if you don't see him on radar pinging you, typically a good sign that you've probably lost the man, or the man has lost himself into the dirt. Maneuver kill, that's exactly what that is. And the AI will do that very often. It's actually kind of comedic. Like, we can go into one of my training missiles where I shoot at a 4-man, and we can count all the flankers that slam into the ground after I fire missiles at them. It's funny. But it just goes to show you that even on Ace, the AI has some problems, and that might be a weak, component of DCS. But let's give old Bent Wings a little bit of a break there. Alright, so let's go back to guns to liven things up a bit. Because as you can see, I can do that. It's efficient. It's just that usually if you're having difficulties, you're probably making the situation harder for yourself trying to look cute. We do have situations where you can get in and do a heater kill. Like if I probably summoned the floggers, I probably could have done it. Actually, you know what? Let's do that. Because I can definitely pull one over on floggers. I might still catch a missile, but it's likely going to be an R60 and not a 73. But generally speaking, typically, if you're closing to dogfight range in a Blue 4 plane, you're fucking around. You were fucking around, or you have a very good reason for being there, or you were forced to, which is a very good reason. So, if you can kill the man with an AMRAM at like 20 nautical miles, do so. Okay, let's call in a flogger. And this time, we will do heaters. This is the last try for this one, because typically, honestly, most of the time, it's too much trouble. It may happen, you may need to be ready for it, but typically speaking, you're either going to get him with the AMRAM or you're going to die. Okay, that's the... Okay, right, well scanned, acquired, identified, MiG-23. If you let the missile fly close to you, you fly better in fear of slamming in the dirt. Reminder that a foxhound has 2 crew, so there was actually probably a conversation. But yeah, the AI will commit to slamming into the ground, basically to deny you the missile kill. It's like I'm really fighting War Thunder players. Okay, so the Flogger is going to fire an R-77 at us, or something akin to that, a radar missile. As you can see, we can dodge those fairly well. We weren't hit by any of them aside from at close range. So in BVR, those aren't really that much of a threat, and he's locked us and fired. So we're gonna pull away and just gently, ever so gently notch. Now that we know, do not go over 9G or I will bend the wings! That means throttle down a little bit, pull less Gs. Okay, well that's maybe a little bit too far because I kind of want to be able to still see the... Ah, I lost him, son of a bitch. Okay, we can still pick him out, though. Where is he? Where's the man? Well, there's his fucking missile. Well, again, there's the missile. Where's the man? Oh, well, there he is. I should have been keeping better track of the radar. That's a skill I really have not really gotten too good with. Being able to slew the radar on target to keep track of the man, which is why I'm... Oh boy. Okay, we dodged that. Okay, fantastic. Go for Sidewinders. Let's fucking do this. That's the G warning. Pull that fucking throttle back just a little bit. Come on, don't bend the fucking wings. Now that we know we can do that. Caught you. Now you see, a Flogger is basically a free kill in this regard, but this is what you need. This is how safe you have to be in order to really get in there and try and get one of these reliably. He's in the clouds. We could still fire, but let's get down there and have a... Actually, no, he's come back up. And... Fox 2! Dip for flares. Because he's spitting out every single one he fucking has. However, as we learned in War Thunder, well, just get really close then. Typically, yeah, missiles are very random, but if you wave a countermeasure directly in front of the missile's face, you might defeat it. But in this case, the man's got a billion fucking flares, and the only thing we can do is fucking sit here. However, I can pull on him and maintain gaining speed here, so haha, angle of attack. So we could just sit here all day until he runs out of flares. I'm in the MiG-29's position now, and that's me a couple of matches ago. Because again, it's a Flogger. It's basically a free kill. Are we gonna find the ground anytime soon, guys? In fact, I could probably go for a gun kill here if I really wanted to. You see, and once again, you're fucking around. Let's kick a Sidewinder out the door and see if it'll actually acquire at this range. My sense says no. Wait, nope, that's in. Ooh. My sense says too many flares, but maybe the clouds cooled the flares down. But yep, nope. Sometimes it's random. But, as you can see, depending on the target, you can do that, which is somewhat vital for IDing a target at long range. If you can tell what he is, you're gonna know what you can get away with. But typically speaking, you don't want to get into a heater fight with Russian planes. Unless, again, they're terrible. So, enough missile fighting for now, because that gets kind of boring. Let's go back to gunfights. We need to learn more maneuvering, because as you saw there, in those certain situations, I was, trying to get myself into, fighting areas, and they were kind of random and all over the place. The thing about the BVR is it's the whole engagement if you want to. You get to close, you get to ID the target, you get to merge with the target. However, you won't get to do guns unless you're really lucky, or you get to jump on the guy. But you will be able to push to guns, so you can treat it like a guns-only situation for yourself if you want to. And that's going to be a more accurate sort of representation. But if you just want to learn the gun turning, the gun accuracy and turning, obviously you want only the guns. But doing guns, giving yourself the limitation of only being able to use guns in the BVR setting is actually more accurate to what you're going to see. And that just shows you how fucking stupid trying to go for guns is. Unless you it just happens in front of you. It's, good to be able to recognize the situation and, take advantage of it when it happens, but it's gonna be a fucking accident, basically. Okay, so. Yeah, let's go right into it. Why the fuck not? Let's liven things up a bit. Personally, I see the Su-33s as the biggest threat in this plane. They have a tendency to dodge missiles at BVR range, and also, as you saw, they've got maneuverability advantages on us. So, typically speaking, if it's an Su-33, you're gonna have a fucking problem. There it is. Gun active. Alright. Time to stretch the neck again, because we're gonna need it. Okay, time for a little excitement. Okay, so, which side are we passing on here? Where are you going, buddy boy? Ooh. He shot at me and I can't see him, so we're just gonna pull preemptively this direction and try and see, hopefully. No, it's a one-circle flight. Not good. Okay, that's the G warning. Don't want to bend the wings again. Unfortunately, that means he's gonna get another shot on us. Couldn't actually see which way he was turning, and so I didn't get my shot. Now, unfortunately, as you saw, he's gonna be firing an R-73 at us at this point. Okay, scissors it is. Okay. Ah! Got you, you son of a bitch. I'm getting good at that. You ain't dead, but you got battle damage now. Believe in the cross. The magic cross? That was not actually on, but some of the invisible bullets that weren't tracer still impacted the plane. So really, honestly, I'm not even really looking at the funnel of the line. You just kind of know where the cross is, and then you just go... and slam into the plane. Yes, you guide in and dock with the man. Yeah. Oops. What can I say? I wanted to kill. But this is the area we get to fuck around, so we get that out of our system. Okay, let's do it again. That means the radar is too fucking high to see the man. That's probably a bit too low. Get that in there. Yep, there he is. A quicker refresh scan there. Yep, there he is. And SST lock. And you saw I picked up a bunch of shit on the ground doing that. It's okay. We have an air-to-ground radar. That's normal. We can generate high-resolution images. We use that to find shit on the ground to bomb. However, we don't really need that in air-to-air combat. Okay, so let's see if we can try and keep this guy somewhat in view to tell exactly where's he going, buddy boy? Where are you going? That way. Okay, don't want to bend the wings. Gotta watch that shit. Oh, did he come back in on me? Well, actually, no. That's a raid fight. Nope, never mind. We still got that front up, the head on. Nope. Where are you, son of a bitch? There you are. Okay. That's the AOA warning. Nope, too far. Yep, we've outmaneuvered him. Too much AOA. Okay, we want to be gaining some speed here because we've got room. Just calm down just a little bit. let off the stick just a little bit and incrementally drop that AOA, so we're gaining speed, but we're not giving the man an advantage. But hang on here. Nope, couldn't put it. Wouldn't go. I tried to pull it hard enough to, you know, get a snapshot off there, but nope. You're going to the floor there, Swan Diver. Ooh, he's gonna get really close. That's a mountain, sir. Okay, not today. Ah! Well, let me put you back down there. Again, I'm not looking at the funnel. I'm not waiting for the lock. I'm just saying, that's the front of the plane. He's gonna cross about there and... done. That's what I'm learning. So I'm not even looking at the fucking stupid funnel. Uh-oh. I think I bent the wings up again. It's very subtle, but I think I did it. Oops. Now I know what that looks like. Oh, yeah, we're gonna have to work on that. So, in order to not pull so many Gs, you have to back off the throttle as you go into the turn. It also makes you be able to pull tighter AOA. The problem is, though, you don't want to sacrifice that thrust, though. But unfortunately, if you bend the fucking wings, you're gonna be in kind of a shit spot there. But we bent them a little bit. But again, I don't think anyone's gonna blame us for getting into a dogfight with an Su-33 and bending the wings a little bit. At least we brought the whole plane back, right? Yep.
I brought the fucking TSD, or whatchamacallit, the
HSI up. Oops. All right, a slightly easier flanker.
Over G. Over G.
I did it again. Back off the fucking throttle. We're going 600 knots. I'm not looking at them as I begin the turn. I need to kick that fucking bad habit out. You see, this is why you train. You start to notice where you're fucking up. Okay, so he is most likely up higher. However, we're in the gun tracking mode. What's going up? Yeah, I think he said 15,000, right? There he is. Got him! So even if I didn't have the main name tag, I've acquired the man. And that's why you gotta learn to do that. The name tags are helpful for not fucking dying horribly, but you need to be able to find the target by yourself. AWACS helps, but only so much. Okay, so we're going to merge. And trying not to get shot by whatever the fuck this guy's doing. He is already spewing flares. Okay, he's going that way. Cut the throttle, try not to go over that much. Okay, there we go. We got a bit of extra G there. Okay, rate fight it is. Okay. Gun active. On the man. Go. Ah! Good, there's the snapshot. Fantastic. Back off that throttle a little bit because we've got the advantage. Here he comes again. Whoa! Whoa! That's a little close. Ooh, boy. A little close there. Sir, that's the ground. Sir, that... Okay, he's blowing up. Hang on. Nope. Missed it. Had the chance. Didn't get the chance to put in the rudder, but here he comes again. I poked him, and there's bits and pieces coming off his fucking plane. Ping! And there goes his wing. So good. I'm starting to pick up those snapshots. Good, I'm gonna fucking need that. Because sometimes you can't really wait for the fucking pip or anything. As you see there, when you're dealing with fucking maneuverable targets at close range. So being able to just go, okay, I'm in guns now, and snapshot the motherfucker without actual, like, any assistance is probably a good skill to have, don't you think? That's what I want. That's what I mean by speaking gun. I know, just by looking at my plane and watching that man move, I want to put the plane somewhere around about there and pull the trigger. There's the wing wobbling again. Yep, I did it. It's probably on the first time, but yep, I did it. Oh no. Alright, MiG-29S. Okay, well, the bullseye's in front of us. AWACS has not picked up the target yet, though. I would like.
Also, you kind of want to be in interleave mode, as I understand.
And I picked him up. Actually, I could see the contrail from here. But I just managed to see, you know, the flashing dot on the radar just kind of appear for a second. So I picked him up like that. But obviously, looking out the window and seeing, oh, that's a contrail up there. Also a good skill to have. You don't want to be heads down looking at shit all the time, but sometimes you don't have a choice. Sometimes there are clouds and you need the radar because you will not be able to VID the guy, and the guy will get a radar lock on you through the fucking clouds, and then you're fucking dead. And we're just gonna go very calmly up and over, because the F-15 likes vertical against MiGs. There's the man. Okay, we're gonna slot in right behind him. We're gonna throw on acquisition, but we're not gonna fuck away for it. Guns acquired. I got him with vertical sweep. Too much AA, and we're stalling though. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to pull on him, but you know what? Hang on here. What if we just get kind of cute here? See, he's gonna keep up that turn, and we already saw this in missile fight. He will not give up that fucking turn. But okay, so we gotta keep up the speed in AOA. He will eventually have to pull so fucking hard he kind of can't get away from us. But so you just keep. All right, fine. You just kind of stand still, neutral as they call it. I don't really got an advantage on him. He doesn't got an advantage on me. So basically, we gotta sit this out until the dogfight progresses, and then one of us gets an advantage. However, unfortunately, it looks like that advantage is going to come from the ground. Yep, he could no longer keep the turn up, so he had to break away. No, but me, I can keep up the turn just fine. He had to redirect here, but we're not going to be gaining on the MiG like this, sadly. So this is another case of should not have done this. However, that's the floor there, Chachki. All right, good. He's probably going to break away after that. He's going to keep up the turn. We need to extend, and this is a one-way ticket to getting a missile shot at you.
Low altitude.
However, so we're gonna try and be cheeky here. Since obviously he's probably turned around, we're gonna try and use the terrain with him. Which, you know, may not happen in real life, but hey. If we could put something in front of him, me and actually no, he went back up. He extended all the way the fuck back up there. Shit, he's going supersonic. That's not good. We have unfortunately switched places, and the energy drain will put me in a bad situation eventually. He's gonna have a swipe at me now. He did not fucking take it. Alright, buddy. Okay. Up. Nope. Couldn't pull the nose up. He was crossing it, but couldn't pull the nose up. We're gonna watch him. Okay, you know, probably a good idea to extend and gain some speed. He's going right around the long way. Okay, Betty. Sure thing. We're gonna try and go vertical again and see if we can get one over on him. He's probably not right behind us. Yep, he still had 1.5 miles, so we can probably do this cute little loop right over his fucking head. We don't want to slam into the ground while we're doing this, though, but he went vertical, too. However, fuck you, I'm better at vertical. What are you doing? You're entering my domain, sir. Yep. Okay, the AI knows he's fucked. Sir, while you were going faster, you were also probably gonna run out of energy because I'm an F-15. And the only reason I'm getting away with this shit is because he doesn't have any fucking missiles. Nope. Okay, we will do loop-de-loops. Unfortunately, he's gonna try and do that turn again to equalize here, but we're not gonna fall into that fucking trap again. Okay, he's starting to turn in here, so I might have a shot here. Nope, he's pulling down. He had a shot, he didn't take it. Okay. No, that's not gonna work. We're gonna have to put the nose down. Actually, if we put the nose down and cut half the circle. Wait. Nope, he's turning in too hard. Nope, missed him. Okay, now we gotta full deflect here to get the fuck up here. Okay, we got an advantage in this hole here, but we can't let him sit in this turn. He will continue out turning us. Here we go again. Where are you going? That way? Fine. Okay, we're gonna pull just as hard as we can. We want to go to 28, 29. Alright, good, he fucked off. Random guitar solo. Okay, he's turning back for a head-on. Nope. Not nearly close enough, was not in gun range. Maintaining 400 knots. I'd like to keep that speed today, please. G's are 4, that's fine. See, G-load management would be interesting. Yeah, it would be easier if I had, like, actual physical feedback like you would in a plane. You would start to know what 4 to 8 Gs feels like. Then you'd just be able to know, yeah, I'm pulling too hard.
Over G.
Like that. Oops. Bent the wings more. Sorry, Betty. That's the AOA. We don't want to do that, but we're keeping 500 knots, and that's good. However, at this point, we would be burning an assload of fuel. So we'd rather... basically, at this point, we'd go home after fighting fucking killing this guy, which we will do. Okay, hang on here. Hang the fuck on here. Hi there. That's a... looks like I cut the circle here just in fucking time here. Hang the fuck on here. Hey, that looks like an advantage. I do some of this shit by instinct, honestly. It's kind of what I learned to do in War Thunder. I just fly by fucking instinct. Oh. Well, I ran you out of fuel first. Fuck you. Couldn't get the kill, but ran him out of fuel. Oh well. Timeout. We want to improve on that. Let's have another make. We're really right behind us. So unfortunately, that's a sign of I need to be more efficient to secure the kill like that, but, well, I outlasted him because I have infinite fuel. Haha. That's not something we can really rely on, though, but it just goes to show you need to improve. I need to kill the man. I can't just sit there doing airshow maneuvers with him all the time. Yes, hello. Alright, we're gonna try the vertical trick here, because I need to work on that. Because honestly, sliding into a shot is kind of my problem. Since I can go vertical and I can get him on, but he starts to turn and that causes a bit of an issue. So let's try and experiment a way out of that fucking problem. Okay, it looks like I'm gonna be able to pull just fine like that. I might be able to jump down on him like that. The problem is we get into a fucking turning fight because I can't get the shot on the next turn. I don't have enough AOA to pull. Nope, not enough. And now you see we're gonna get stuck in this infinite fucking turn fight, which is his fight. We don't want to do that. I do want to get some distance on him. Okay, at this point it's a rate fight. which unfortunately he's already halfway through said weight. Okay, he's gonna pass over us though. We're gonna go up and over again. Got enough speed for that.
Overkey.
Okay. Okay, he's gonna cross. I can't get the nose on him, but I'm probably gonna have a shot. Try and out-pull him like that. Nope, too high. Okay, now we're going into his scissors here, and I might be able to get him. You know, if he doesn't pull on me like that. Ooh. Where's he going? Aside from straight into the fucking ground down there by the looks of things. Nope, he's still up. They never crashing on the ground when I want them to. Damn. We need to rush off and get some speed here. He's real fucking slow, though. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna try and burn less energy than him on that fucking turn, and maybe we can equalize this, but unfortunately it looks like he's already getting one on me. I'm gaining speed, but not enough of it to equalize the rate here. So he's on me now, which is great. Unfortunately, he's pulling so hard, I might be able to dip out of this just by going a little bit higher than him. He's over there. Now we're in a fucking scissors. Hi there. Nope, too high. It seems like they give up the shot and the scissors for me a lot. Nope, extend. Nope, we don't want to turn with them like that. That just doesn't go anywhere well. Again, he's right behind us. Have to stretch my shoulders. Alright, so let's see if we can drag him up. Obviously literally right behind us, that's clear. And let's see if we can drag him out of a shooting position, but still up. He's still pulling. Nope, I can't get him off like that. Did he hit me? Oh shit, he actually did. I'm still alive though. Hey, he actually got a gunshot off on me, but that just shows you, yeah, don't do that against fulcrums. I gotta work on that. Because I can do it against flankers for some bizarre reason, but fulcrums just give me issues, and unfortunately, I don't think I'm gonna be able to recover from that. I'm putting a little, rudder in the other direction, but she wants to go towards the ground though. Okay, there we go. Just standing on the rudder. He actually fucking hit me. That's the first actual enemy that's actually gotten a shot off on me. But he's now fucking off, though. Motherfucker, I ain't dead. Oh, you think you won? Oh, that's cute. He's probably out of ammo, though. That might be it. That's probably why he's trying to RTB. Funnel on him and see if the magic funnel really gets us to kill here. Alright, magic funnel, let's do this. No. No. There we go. Yep, there's the funnel. He either was out of ammo or thought I was fucking dead. If you're gonna fucking kill me, you should have fucking killed me. Genius. And unfortunately, that's a bit of battle damage. Yep, that's a... Well, we're gonna need some help with that one, but you know what? Honestly, she's still relatively stable. Okay, alright. So now we know I'm having a problem with the fulcrums. I am just not able to really get that turn in on. I gotta work on some kind of shooting solution, because we can go up vertical, and we're on them. The only problem is, for some reason, I can't seem to get a shot on it. And then we drop into his fight when we get to doing that. But maybe it's just about maintaining high energy and going back in the loop the second time. Let's try that again. So maybe it's just keep doing loops instead of just trying to turn with him. Well, I suppose, actually, hang on there. Wait a minute. If he's making a turn away from me and I do the olds maneuver, wait a minute, let's try that. Because if he's pulling away from me and I just pull the plane up, invert it, and then pull it back down, I might be able to actually basically fuck his turn. Hang on here. Robin Olds may be able to help me with this problem, even though we're going vertical almost immediately. But if we're having that problem, we could just use the old, Robin Olds technique of fuck the MiG, I have thrust. Okay, so we're gonna do up and over, and we're gonna see if he does that fucking turn again. Okay, looks like he was turning in.
Over G. Over G.
Too high. Gonna want to keep that speed for the roll. Well, or there. The loop. Okay, so yeah, he was going the right way. I saw him going about the right way. So he turned right from his angle. Okay, so we're doing this again. Okay, so we're gonna pretend. Okay, or we could just drag the nose this far. Hang on, I might have a shot here. So if the man's gonna do this, no, okay, so instead of following him, we're just gonna go up and then roll the plane back up, which might be superfluous, but I think it's mainly due to acquiring the target again, like being able to look at him and see him. It's probably why he inverted the plane like that, not because it's more aerodynamically efficient. You're pulling up on the guy suddenly, and looks like we got a head-on pass. That seemed to have worked, or at least it didn't get me fucking killed. He's going back up again. Looks like he's gonna try and do vertical with me. Fortunately, I don't think I have enough AOA to actually do that. Uh-oh. Yep, no, that's a stall. Over, over, over. Come on, baby. Down, 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 down. Where the fuck is he? Where is he? Where did he go? He's still on radar. He's fucking pinging me. Oh, there he is. Note to self, gain speed before doing loops like that. Little shoe sharp. You gotta manage AOA like that in order to turn responsibly without wasting so much energy. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go straight the fuck down and we're gonna come right the fuck back up.
Pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up.
That G warning, don't want to slam into the ground or bend the wings, but I need to pull the plane up, baby. He's right behind me. I can't fucking see him, but he's right behind me. Where is he? Where's that son of a bitch? He's shooting at me again. Son of a bitch, he's right behind me. Ooh! Ow! Yeah, that'll get me killed. So, I am having an issue with the fulcrum. It's good that we can identify this sort of thing. Because he just gets turning and, well, I guess it's just down to a fact of never getting in. Like, I try to keep going to see, push the plane around to see what I can exploit, but it just seems like it's never a good time for that. But this is why I'm training, so I can fight the same guy over and over again in the same situation and identify the problem. Suddenly I have this problem here. Let's mix things up here. The vertical might be a bit of an issue even if I actually get the vertical on him. Let's try the rate fight, because I seem to have no problems with the rate fight. Let's see if it's a problem here with me trying to outmaneuver the guy, even though we killed a bunch of fulcrums earlier, so I don't think it's that. So let's try maybe I'm better in the rate fight than the vertical. I need to come up with an attack plan for the vertical as I pull into it, because I can understand go up and pull back down, but not everything else we seem to be having an issue with, right? That seems to be a bit of an issue. Yeah, he wants to pull. He's not gonna go guns in first. All right, which way you turning, buddy? Where are you going? Where's the wings pointing? Where are you going? In. Okay. Hey, pull that throttle down here so we can tighten this turn up here. Rate. Where the fuck is he? There he is. Okay. Force another head on. Okay, good. He's closing. Nope. Okay, he's gonna be coming back in for. Let's turn it the other way. Good. He flipped around the other direction, so we're still in a rate fight. Okay, further than that. 28, 29. That's good enough. We're still in this. Okay, we're going on into another head-on. Looks like. Waved the gun out, but he flew through him. Son of a bitch. Where the fuck is he? That's the wrong turn. Yep, that was the wrong turn. Come on, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up. Nicked him. Yup. Alright, got away with it. But as you can see here, yeah, I'm better at rate fighting in that situation, so... Interesting. So it looks like I have better luck, me specifically, with rate fighting, but then again, obviously, the man had a pretty good shot on me, so I made the bad turn there because I didn't see which way he's going. So I could have kept rate fighting, but I tried the one circle. He had a little bit of an advantage, but didn't shoot fucking properly, and I zapped his wing off. So that works a bit better. So I really need to understand what the fuck am I doing when I go vertical, because it doesn't look like I'm able to pull the shot on the guy the way that I want. Or rather, what's the, what to do there. I can probably figure that out, but it looks like just rate fighting the motherfucker works, right? That seemed to work out, right? Alright, so let's pull out here and... What time is it? Holy dear Jesus, it's 10 o'clock! How long have I been doing this? Hold on here. Did I do it again? Three hours. Actually, wow. I guess I did start later than usual, though, so, Okay, so I suppose that's not necessarily as big of a problem as it is. Alright. Let's do another round of gunfighting, and then we'll finish off with some, frustration. And by frustration, I mean aerial refueling. Ugh. Let me drink here as we reposition. Note, I did not put the autopilot on, and that's a no-no. However, I'll be fine. Everything's still good here? Right, good. Alright, we're out far enough. Let's call in another, let's see here, other flankers. Alright, let's call in the other fulcrum, because we're having problems with the fulcrum. Let's see if we can let's see if we can figure something out with the vertical loop, because that's very decisively advantageous, but after I do it, I kind of lose the advantage, because I'm not sure what to do then, aside from just trying to line up on the guy, but apparently not. So maybe we should stay up there and try to game for a better position. Maybe immediately diving is the wrong answer. Maybe fly above him a little bit and watch how he goes. Or maybe watch him turn and then go and, do a split ass and invert back down into him. Maybe that'll work. It's the gun radar. Don't want that. Where's trackball scan? Well, there's the guy. I have found the man. I have acquired the man. So obviously I need to be a little bit more efficient with the radar sweeps like that. That's very good for finding people and maintaining locks in difficult situations, especially if some guy isn't being called out by the AWACS, which can happen. So that I need to work on, but, well, at least I can make the thing lock the guy. If I am told, hey, the man is over here, I can find him. Usually. Alright, into the merge again. Okay, so we're just gonna very carefully pull this up and watch. Right? We don't want to pull that. We don't want to pull that hard, but we also don't want to waste too much energy. So we're just gonna pull this up at maximum 20 anyway. can go up and around, and where is the man? Yeah, there he is. Actually, hang on here. With the way he's slotted in like that, I can actually just come down right down on his ass. Yeah. Interesting. He tried to go vertical with me, and he's failing miserably. Okay, but he's turning, so we gotta watch that. Can't immediately hop on his ass since he's running out of energy too, and so am I. But I am in the shooting position thanks to that little maneuver of his. However, unfortunately, I am also out of energy.
Springfield 1-1. Focus 1-1. Bra 18341 at 15,000.
Nope. A little earlier that would have did it. Gotta train that impulse because that felt right, but that was too late. Okay, so he still got an advantage because he burnt all of his fucking energy, so I'm still actually right behind him. Nope. Okay, now we're gonna extend because that's gonna turn into a turn fight, and we don't want to be in it. He went that way. Okay, good.
Over G. 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 Over G.
Drop that throttle, but that's only 7. Relax, Betty. Up and around without really exciting the AOA. Where the fuck did he go? Oh, there he is. Ooh. Ooh, no. Ooh, vertical head on. Ooh, interesting. Can I get that shot, though? Nope, he does. Whoa, Jesus. Okay, back around. Okay, that looks clear. We're gonna turn in that direction and see if we can actually match him again. Keep that nose up, a little bit of adverse rudder into the fucking turn here. Okay, he's got some distance. Good, he pulled out to about 2 miles. Nope. He's got lots of speed now, unfortunately. I've got none. What the fuck happened there? That been the wings again? I swear to God, that's becoming the new popping the tires in like the F-15E. Like landing and then accidentally popping the tires. Oh, nope, now I'm trying to dogfight too hard and I'm bending the fucking wings. Whoops. Yeah, no, something's leaning over there. That's a problem. Yeah, I think I can still get the kill here. Hang on. Ooh. That got closer than it should have. Or he may have shot something off my plane again. No, 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 she wants to stall. I must have gotten hit. No, I'm fine. What's the problem then, F-15?
Pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up.
Okay, he backed off. It looks like he might have... Okay, no, he's turning back in here. But we're going to use this chance to get some speed, because holy fuck, we're out of it. Any day now. Something's pulling the plane... Pulling the right wing down. I'm not sure what it is. Okay, he's doing a little bit of a turn there. I think I still see his engines there, so I still think I got a chance to pull out of this. But, man... Up, 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 up. That's not the angle of attack I expected, but well, where are you going, buddy boy? I might have run him out of fuel again. Because there's definitely something aerodynamically fucked with my plane now. I'm not quite sure what it is. Yeah, I'm not gonna win at this rate. Not with the plane not responding very well like this. Okay, so we're gonna pull off. Where are you going? I'd like to race like you, but it looks like he's pulling off too. What's going on with my fucking plane, though? Can I trim that out? No, I can't. What the hell's going on? I must have bent one of the wings up. It's not rocking back and forth, but okay, I can kind of trim it out. It might be wind, but that's all the trim in that direction I can do. Okay, now it started to level. I just trim it out. Just trim it out. Just trim it out. A little bit too much trim. Okay, there we go. Okay, he's still right behind me. Where now I've got some speed here, though I'm a little bit cautious about it because I don't know what's going on here. Speed brake isn't up magically. I've turned into an aerofoil for some bizarre reason. It looks like he also extended, so that's good. I don't quite know what's going on with my plane, but it seems like, yeah, if you throw the plane around, she starts acting very funny. So it might be the wings. Me pulling 9Gs really does beat the shit out of the wings, which unfortunately he doesn't have because he's from fucking Lock-On Modern Air Combat. So he doesn't have shit like that modeled. I do, unfortunately, but that means I have to take care of my plane more. So it seems like, yeah, the G warnings, listen to them. That's an issue. Because now I'm actually not pulling. This is the plane by itself. I can probably try to trim it out. Just trim it out. Trim it out. See, it's going back out. Just trim it out. Yep. Just trim it out. It's fine. Unfortunately, something on my plane is becoming an air brake because I'm not actually gaining speed all that well. Granted, I'm on the deck. But, yeah, something's wrong here. Always trim it out. Yep, just trim it out. Don't worry about it. Just trim it out. Minor airframe damage, fires, missing wings. Just trim it out. Sir, that's the that's a wall. Sir, that is a wall. Okay then. He gave up. I guess he ran out of fuel. Alright. That I need to work on, but you know what? Let's have one more flashy dogfight with a flanker. Let's try and do something fun here. Because they're difficult, and they're fun, actually.
Because they actually put up a goddamn fight.
So that means that I look cool when I beat them. What? Granted, the AI in DCS is not fantastic, and fucking anybody who tries it this game could probably do the same thing, but I'm having a moment.
Hop on it, get your first big boy kill.
Big boy kill. I've gotten plenty of flanker kills. Jeez. This is good training, though. I seem to have a problem with fulcrums now that I really do things, aside from rate fighting. So the whole vertical shenanigan, I don't know. I need to work on what to do in that situation after I pull the vertical, because it seems to go all over the fucking place. Rate fighting, though, that just works fine. Okay, you son of a bitch. Where are we going? What are we doing? Where are we going? Okay, looks like he's pulling in, I think.
Overkey.
Nope, that's the wings. Pull that throttle back here. I don't want to immediately bend the fucking wings, but it's seeming like it's becoming more common the more I do it. Okay, he's already started to turn. He's gonna go around that way, so you know what? Fuck you, I'm going the other way. Where the hell? There you are. Pull back speed, pull back the throttle to get more AOA, and that looks like that wasn't a great idea, but we have some speed here. Okay, looks like we're doing this vertical. Nope. Just missed the bastard. Where are you? start yanking the stick again. Nope. It looked like it was gonna be on, but nope. Hey, he's gonna give me another fucking shot. Gun Pepper, are you gonna be useful today? I wonder. It's the sun. Now he's flipping and flopping all over the goddamn place. That looks like it got close, though. Slowing down. No. It's trying to be all fucking unpredictable, and it's working. Ignore the fucking Pipper. Nope. You're sitting here just jiving to the Ace Combat 3 soundtrack, aren't you? Pick a fucking direction! Close, get Nope. I swear to God, the more I try and use the Pipper, the less it fucking works. That's rather casual. Also, something came unplugged. Oops. Just cool off, relax. We're having fun right now. As annoying as this fucking is, because how many fucking flares do you have, buddy? Jesus fucking Christ. How many? How many you fucking got in there, buddy? I wish I had that many fucking flares. He just does not want to stand fucking still. Hang on.
Over G.
Nope. This flanker dodges while I play inappropriate music. I feel like I have to second guess the fucking Pipper. Like I have to aim higher than the Pipper, which is seemingly kind of counterintuitive to what the fuck the Pipper's supposed to mean. I don't know. It's weird. Good thing I have infinite ammo though. As you can see though, he can't get rid of me, so at least there's that. He's being all fucking weird and random, but he can't get rid of me. You're gonna wait. No. I've seen this movie before. He's gonna flip back the other direction now. Any second now. Yep, there he goes. There we go. Fucking finally. Fuck you. Fuck you. Stand still. Jesus fucking Christ. You got a license for all those fucking flares? Boy, I wish fucking Mickey D loaded me up that goddamn well. Jesus. Fuck! I don't got that many flares. Fuck that guy, though. Jesus. At least I can stick with him, though. My wrist hurts now. I also bent the wings again, as you can see. Yep. There she goes again. Ooh, good God! Ooh! Ooh! Oh! Ooh! Oh, that's ooh! Oof! He just refuses to turn in one direction. True, yes, but ooh! Hmm. Yeah, that's about what my that's a visual representation of what my hand feels like. But okay, so to end it off here, we're gonna bring it into land by using the wonders of the glide slope, because I actually need some landing practice. If I nope. Now you see, if I actually had, I love how that loading screens, even though I canceled it out. Thanks. Open. What mission? No, fuck you. There's no mission here. Stop your bitching. I should actually read. You want to start a new mission? Yes. I'm getting tired. My eyes hurt. We're gonna use the wonders of TACAN guidance. And the glide slope, even though you don't need to do that in visual landings. You just aim at the base of the runway, but... And now some practice doing something else. Ending the stream by landing. Hi there, Ace Combat 3 soundtrack. Always nice to have you. Alright, so... The TACAN station is... 67 X-ray, so 6, 7. And if we go back to the... What is it? It is... Not the 80, the HSI? Yeah, right, the HSI. Flip the TACAN, and then the magnetic offset, the offset is 70 degrees. That's how we line up for a landing. And yes, I did write all that shit down afterwards. I've been this is my I'm landing practice here. So unfortunately, there's no way to get that in game. You have to write that shit down and remember it for what field you're fucking landing in. That's what the kneeboard's for. Land on the boat. You know, I could. The hook's right there. Probably wouldn't work very well, though. Right, so... what we want to do is match that line with that line. Effectively, then we have to hit the ILST button, I believe, is the proper landing procedure. Okay, the wings aren't bent, we're just a little heavy on the trim there upwards, so let's bring that down a little bit. Trim it out. So, airfield's somewhere over there, and this is bringing us to the approach beacon for the TACAN station that's on the runway. In bad weather, this is how you would guide onto the runway. A little bit of crosswind, too. Fun. Oh. Wait, no, that's just the rudder. I was accidentally putting it in without actually noticing. Oops. You can easily add your own kneeboard pages. I need to learn how to do that, but once again, I'm not an expert. I just know how to do stuff in the plane. I didn't bend the wings already, did I? Come on, guys. There we go. She just wanted to hold that position. Okay, so we're gonna try and get on a line here and hit the ILST button that'll actually guide us in. Because right now it's guiding us to the station. The ILST button will guide us to the runway. However, it only works within a certain degree, so you gotta line it up here first. Again, if you can't see the fucking runway, this is how you guide to it. We don't really need it for a visual landing like this, but it's helpful to learn it. And you're gonna recognize the symbology because, hey, you've played Ace Combat, right? You've landed, right? Also, I should probably come down from 18,000 feet. It's a little high. Well, hi there, Transparent Blue. We're just doing Ace Combat 3 after Ace Combat 3. Oh, good, you're my spirit animal. Good, I like to think that you're up there somewhere. Also, hey, they fixed the Morse code coming out of the TACAN station. That wasn't working before. So that beeping isn't the music in the background. That's Morse code coming out of the TACAN station. That helps you confirm you've got the right one. I don't know Morse code, but we're tracking on TACAN station 67 X-ray. Looks like we're coming up on our beacon now. Okay, so the airfield's somewhere over there, as we can see the course line, so we're turning very late here, but we want to turn in. Give her a little bit of ass. We overshot, but we need to overshoot anyway because we're not actually guiding on this. We aren't slipping altitude even though we are landing. That's completely goddamn off. However, that don't matter because, flip. We didn't really need to even go that far anyway. We need to go even further to get onto the runway. Because that was basically trying to ram us into the control tower, more or less. This is the runway. However, you have to get within a certain radius in order for it to pick that up properly. So if you overshoot that, it's not too bad. Anytime now, there, runway. Did I pick the right field? I'm pretty sure I did. It might not be functioning. I might have overshot it. But it wants me to go that way, which I'm fairly certain is wrong. So I may have overshot the station.
Let's go back into TACAN and guide ourselves back on proper course and then flip that switch.
So I may have overshot it, and that's why it's not actually functioning properly. Or it might have broke, because a lot of things on this plane periodically break. As we can see, the bending of the wings is now very easy to do, and also, several crashes that we're fixing that hotfix. So maybe, I don't know, maybe the ILST landing broke. That's mission complete. You're supposed to play that on when I'm on the fucking ground, guys. Jesus. That's mission complete for Ace Combat 1. Come on. The mission's not over yet. You're supposed to play that when I hit the runway. God. Can't leave you fuckers to do anything. Okay. Trim's a little low, so yep, trim up just teensy tiny bit. Okay, we're pulling in. Now we're gonna start that turn. The airfield should be right smack in front of us, even though we want to. This is gonna make us try and ram the fucking tower. Okay, that's close enough. Now ILST should be functioning properly. Nope. What about ILSN? Nope. Okay, it's broken. Okay, fine. Visual landing it is. I know where the runway is now. Okay, I guess it's broken. That was working last time. Or wait. No, wait, no, it's right in front of me. Nope. Okay, no, it's just straight up broken. Never mind then. I can see the runway. It's right there. We're gonna start slowing the fuck down because we need to. Is it gonna suddenly snap into place with me sitting here? We're in navigation mode. Nope. Okay then. It's fucked. Okay, visual landing it is. Fine, I don't need any of this retarded symbology anyway. More of a hassle, you just aim at the base of the runway. Now we need to slow down. I'm gonna come down to about 250 and then we're dropping the gear in the flaps. We're a little high, to say the least. That's good enough to drop that gear and drop those flaps. I said drop those flaps. There we go. Wouldn't come down. Okay, good. Okay, well, she's not lurching violently because I have the flaps down. Good. Okay, so now we gotta watch the VVI indicator and make sure we're not above 2 when we hit the deck. Okay.
Low altitude. Low.
You think, Betty? Okay, we want to flare up here to lower. Maybe put a little ass behind it because we're gonna stall a little bit. That's good enough. Bring her down, bring her down, bring her down, bring her down, and fortunately I was amped up a little high there. Okay, bring her down and down. Pull the nose up. Aero brake, aero brake. However, I might want to hit the brakes. Uh-oh. Nope. 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 Yipe. Go round. Nope. I've seen that movie before, and that is I came in too fast and landed too short the runway. I probably should have hit the ground and immediately started braking. Nope. Go round. Do it again. Well, we're looking good, but unfortunately we weren't burning enough speed coming down, so that was kind of the issue. But now we'll get better at that. I wasn't really preparing properly. I was trying to get the stupid fucking tack hand to work, so I wasn't really on point here. But oh, let's go back. It was working the last time I tried this, but for some reason it's not actually functioning properly. Maybe the magnetic, maybe something to do with the offset has changed. Actually, wait a minute. What the fuck? That's 81. Hold on. Fuck you! Now it's 70. Does it work now? Let's go back out to about 10 miles and try it again. Also, probably, chill with the speed here. We don't need to be going fucking supersonic. Unfortunately, I can't see a range here. It should actually be showing it to me, but it's not. Oh well. I should have a range to it, but it's not actually telling me, which is annoying. Okay, so will it now start to adjust if I start to pull in now? Because it should be correct. I've got the correct tack hand station, and I've got the offset primed correctly. So it should start to bring me in and also give me the glide path there, but it doesn't seem like it wants to work. Okay, fine, go fuck yourself then. Nope, don't know what's going on. Must have fucked something up. But that's the tack hand station for the airfield. But the ILST is not actually correctly interpreting the data. So we're gonna fucking eyeball it. Also, just in case you need it, the visor. Shift N. Because sometimes the sun will just fuck with you. Okay, where the hell? Like right now, I've lost the field. Huh? Golly, Miss Molly, what the hell happened to the airfield? That's not the airfield. Well, the tack hand station's right over there, offset off my nose, so I guess I pulled over a little bit too far. Now there it is. Yeah, I was way the fuck off. Okay. So there it is right there. I overestimate how fast the aircraft turns. So I'm used to like Ace Combat, where it very easily snaps right the fuck back around, but the planes don't actually turn that fast. Oops. Well, there's the field. Let's try that again. Bring this out a little bit, but and almost immediately bring it back in because I think we're far enough away. Drop some speed because I want to approach at about 300. Drop some altitude though because I think we're a little high as well. Okay, it should be right there, I think. Yep, that's the field. Okay, good. We're a little off, but oh well. We want to be in somewhere around 300, maybe bring her in a little now. Then we're starting our approach now, and the air brake is already out, but unfortunately, we're not really waving off that much speed here. Okay, here could come down now. Give us a bit of drag. We're totally offline there, but we'll figure it out. 45, the flaps come out. Well, now, okay. I didn't know the actual flat minimum, maximum flap speed, and now I do. Okay, we want to bring that throttle in now. Okay, we're slowing down adequately, but I'm coming in a little bit too much. We don't want to exceed 22 AOA while we're landing, so... And then we exceeded it a little bit, so give her a little bit of ass to keep her in the air just a little longer. There we go, that's good. Okay, we're over the field. VVI at basically 0.5. Good. Okay, oop, bit of bounce. Well, the nose won't go up, so... Come on, baby, stop. Stop! 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 Oh god, the wheel brakes can be such a bitch, and we're rolling off the field now. God damn it. What's a drogue shoot, am I right? Oops, we're in the field. Oh well. Ever so slightly too fast. But you see, we're already, like, dropping out of the air at 170 knots. So I kind of had to put some ass behind it, but you kind of just are supposed to fall at that speed. As you can see, I could use a little bit of practice here, but at least we didn't explode.
Aim for like 140, 150. Yeah, it looks like it, but I was
Pulling in too steep, so I was kind of just falling out of the air. I was concerned I was going to slam down too hard on the gears, but oh well. That's good enough. I ain't perfect, so there's that. But you see, I want to kind of be perfect at least this sort of thing before I hop onto a live server and have people relying on me.
flare, not the countermeasure.
Yes, I know I'm supposed to aero brake, but she wouldn't slow down the way I wanted to, so we have to actually... I just gotta bring her in slower somehow. I'll work on it. Also, I think that runway is particularly short, but oh well. Well, that's it.
It just saves your brake. Aero brake is slower to stop. It just saves your brake. Oh, right, yeah.
Okay, so that's what that is. That isn't actually helping you slow down. It just saves wear on the brakes. Oh well. But like you can see, I'm mostly kind of proficient at this. It needs, I need a bit of work here and there, but it's workable. So maybe one day we will play on a multiplayer server. We'll save that for maybe next week, though. But alright, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for me. I've had enough VR and enough DCS. I have been your host, Phontomen, and thank you for joining me. It's been a fun time. Oh, that's the mission fail music. Fuck you! That's Ace Combat 4's mission fail music. Come on! Enough with you. Alright. I mean, you did fail the landing. Well, I'm on the ground, so I guess I'm not pretty good. I'm just okay, says the guy in the tower. But alright. I'm dragging you into a server. No choice. Oh well. Oh no, a cute girl wants me to play video games with her. Oh no! I think I'll survive, ladies and gentlemen. Good night, folks. I'll see you next time.